only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what be here? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, no the number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
The better for them in terms of for governance. But people don't understand that shouting Wiki every day as if Wiki another criminal will take its place. And because this is what Wiki was hired exactly to come and do in Abuja, to help destabilize wherever they can destabilize. Wiki is the only person in Nigeria that I know who belongs to more than one political party. Well, maybe Tinubu himself, because Tinubu is a member of a lot of political parties on that ground. So, but this is exactly what he was hired to come and do, and there's nothing here to debate.
Well, Mr. Sowore, I mean, those are kind of strong words. Many would
I use strong words because I have to express myself as strongly as possible. And I always warn you guys, if you want to have me on your show, you got to let me express myself, because I'm responsible for what I say. And if anybody feels that what I said, they're not happy with it, they can take me to court. You're free to arrest me if you see me. But I defend myself any day. You know, like we used to say with Fela, let them carry me, I'll open book for them.
All right. We're running out of time, but I'd like to take your thought on this. While the miners were arraigned in a federal court in Abuja, of which many have said shouldn't have been done, the lawyer, the counsel to the federal government, by name Rimazonte Ezekiel, had something to say. I just want your reaction to this video. Take a look at this.
All of them are adults. Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the real suspects standing trial in this case. These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of a democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you?
Mr. Sowore, I'd like a reaction to that video.
You know, my reaction has been expressed by the lawyer behind him. By the way, he's a police officer. He's a police lawyer and also a police officer. So this is the kind of characters you have. But you never have a shortage of this kind of terrible, terrible characters in Nigeria. In one breath, you said these guys are married, and then in another breath you say they are kids and they came with their parents. And, you know, this is the kind of national disgrace that we are facing because of the kind of government we have in place. You don't have to blame this lawyer. You should blame the Nigerian state and the mess it has become because of. And if you see this level of thinking, it's not just at the level of the prosecutor. It's all the way to the presidency. This is how they think. Very feeble, minded, very incompetent bunch of characters that has thrown the state into a state of both physical and mental darkness. It's very sad, but hey, we're talking about Nigeria here, the giant of failure.
And nurtured. We have come this far by God's grace, and only God's grace, and the support of every citizen of Edo. This chapel is a testament to that unity and shared faith. Although the horizon in the immediate may look hazy and cloudy, as Christians, we should know that God Almighty orders all things for our good in the long term. Therefore, we must continue to have faith and be hopeful. As my tenure comes to an end, I urge each and every one of us to carry forward this vision of a state rooted in faith, love, and respect for one another. Let this place serve as a daily reminder of the divine calling upon our lives and inspire us to serve our communities with passion, integrity, and unwavering commitment. May this chapel be a house of prayers for Edo State, a sanctuary for future generations of leaders in Edo State who will come to seek God's guidance. May it stand as a testament to the enduring spirit of our people and to the great things that can be accomplished when we put God first.
All right, guys, thank you very much, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Yes, our presentation continues because we need to listen to our principal, Mr. Peter Greg B. I'm going to start that after this monologue. But I just wanted to quickly say something that Governor Obaseki is calling for peace, unity amongst Edolites. What a life. See why we normally say sometimes or most times that power is transient. Some people don't know what it means. Some know what it means, but they don't really know the proper definition of that word, that power is transient. The same thing with you. Treat your house help anyhow, your driver, your cleaner, or whatever. Forgetting that the power given to you today is given to you by God, not by yourself. I'm surprised Governor Obaseki is saying now that, oh, yeah, I know my time is over. Oh, wow. So, say somehow, someday your time will be over. What a life. Our politicians, I wish they would know this, that you're only there for 4 years or probably maximum 8 years. Why can't you do the right thing to touch the heart of the people and let the people continue to sing your praises, even though you have left office? What do I know? But that's my governor right there speaking. He's still the governor of Edo State as we speak until the 12th, if I'm not mistaken, right? On the 12th of November, just right. Next week, is it this weekend or next week? I don't know. Hey, God. So, Governor Obaseki, your 8 years don't finish. No. Kai, I will say our politicians can do the right thing, even though you are impeached in the first 6 months. But let Nigerians know that you were impeached by doing the right thing. Like Peter Obi. Yes, Peter Obi was impeached twice, if I'm not mistaken, just for doing the right thing. He fought himself back. I would love to do that, though. If me be governor of my state, the first 2 months, they prepare my document when they want to impeach me. Hi, God. Me, I tell you, the first 2 months, they prepare documents. But do you know the beautiful thing about it? The people will not allow it to happen. Yes, because you were for them. The selfish people are fighting to remove you. Why the people will say, no, it goes nowhere. That's what happened to Peter Obi, in case you're not aware. So, Governor Obaseki, you've done your part. I'll leave the people to judge you. What you have done, the footprint you've left behind to judge you. Yeah, that's all I can say. We know they deceive people. Now, just like the people listening to me right now, just come on air every day and plan myself to come and deceive them. One day they go catch you for your while you say, this guy, what he call the talk here, not be truth. That's life. You can't put on that mask for so long. Because Don Obaseki went to church calling for peace, unity amongst Adolites. He went on by saying, I know my time is almost over. Obaseki have at least a maximum of 7-8 days in as a governor. Hey, God. So that's all this life you'll be here. This is why you have to do the right thing. Governor Obaseki, you failed in terms of communication. You failed in terms of infrastructure. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, because I've not seen that. Maybe you pass in terms of foundational solidification. Maybe you pass on that. Because I can't judge you on that. But in terms of infrastructure, you failed woefully. In terms of communication, you failed woefully. You were not communicating with your people. I told you personally, sir, with all due respect, His Excellency, you are still my governor. I told you. You failed. You were not communicating. You just thought that, who be that one we want to talk to? Who you be? Look at Peter Obi now. He's somewhere not talking as we speak. That is the proper definition of a leader. Anybody who call themselves a leader, you now got the opportunity to attain a position, and you now started looking down on the people. Oh, that one not reached to talk to. Then you're in big trouble. I tell you now before, say, if me hold a political office today, I will still come on air, although it's not going to be every day anymore, but I'll make it mandatory that once in a month, I will come on air like this. I'll be communicating with my people. Let's say I'm a governor. I know say I will thief this idea, and I will see one governor go start to do it tomorrow. I don't have to tell you now. Come on air. Educate your people. Tell your people, ask them questions. Look at the comment section, read comment section, the comment on the comment section. Oh, your area, what did they stop there? What did they happen? Is anything wrong? We seen our governor put on a singlet, not a singlet that they call a vest, and come out and speak to the people. Must you wear coats? All those coats will not take the deceivers. Must on. It's natural. Is anything wrong? Our leaders come on air to speak without not reading documents. Must you read a scripted speech? No, you don't have to. Sometimes just come on air. As I hear they talk to, you know, the loop paper here now. Just talk to us. Make mistake. It no matter. You're a human being. Just make the mistake. Maybe people laugh. You say, governor, they talked to us last time. You made this mistake. So what? But they'll come type them. They'll come edit them. They'll come amend them. They'll come augment them. They'll come on air. They'll come they read them. Why some of them, they'll not make the video pre-recorded video. They'll not edited it. They'll not. How long are we going to continue with this hypocrisy amongst our satanic politicians? How long? What do I know? I just wanted to come here to make some submission on that particular one. That Governor Obaseki said we should embrace peace and have a wonderful and a better Edo State. I'd like to go on this quick break. When I come back, we're going to listen to Peter Obi. Our presentation today will be quite long, while probably our submission might be quite short. Depends, because my presentation will take a long time. We already for 1 hour 46 minutes. So I think we still have a presentation to continue for the next like 30 minutes or 1 hour. What do I know? Let's go on this quick break. All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. We have to stop that particular video of Prince Peter Obi right there. We'll continue again. Don't worry, we're going to continue to be showcasing some of the interesting part of that particular video because the video is very, very long. We're going to be showcasing that to you guys, once or twice in a week. In the next 24 hours, you're going to see the interesting part are going to be circulating on social media. We're talking about Peter Obi here. Yeah, some of you don't like it here. No verse, not Peter Obi. What they talk about? If you want people to talk about you, if you want people to talk about you, build your name well. That's all. That's all I know. Although not everybody will still like you though, but still build your name well. That's just the truth. This is how I will always live my life. To be honest, I have some similarities with my principal. Maybe that's why I'm glued to him. Yeah, like for the area where he mentioned that he was in university, he built his own house, and he got his own car, he got this, he got that, and all that. Yes, it's almost the same thing how I've been living my life. I started investing in Nigeria since 2005. 2005 till now, some of you listening to me now, maybe you never entered abroad that time. You see that. So yes, and I was in school. I went through college. I went through university, and I was doing all those things. Don't worry, I will find a better time to actually tell you guys properly about me. There are things that some of you still don't know about me, but I'll come out to say it. But you don't have anything that you would know about me, then you'll be disappointed. Don't worry, there's nothing like that. So this is one of the reasons why you see people like me. And Mr. Alex, I can see you already. Mr. Alex, I can see you. I'll bring you in shortly. Thank you, sir. That's why you see that people like us are glued to Peter Obi, because that's the only thing that can glue to. Unfortunately, if you're doing the wrong thing, there's no way you can be close to me. If you can do your proper research about someone like me, you get to understand that all my friends will let you know that I'm very, very strict when it comes to doing anything that is not contrary to doing the right thing. Not today I start, not in YouTube for start this thing I'm talking about. This is my life. I don't just like it. I can't stand it. It irritates me. Irritates me. Only me go the shout for Isaiah Kai for the drive for Nigeria. Only me. Nobody do for Isaiah Kai. Nobody's even hearing me because I rolled up. Only me go the shout. Why are they driving like this? Only me go they talk, they go. Sometimes I get up because I've read some articles where they said that this thing can even affect your health when you are shouting, talking, and nobody is even hearing you. You are assuming people are hearing you. When other motorists drive anyhow for your phone, only you go to insult the person from your car. Whereas the motorists know they hear you. You only see your mouth, they move. These are kind of things that it happens sometimes. So for me, Peter Obi is one of those that I respect so much in Nigeria politics. When amongst our leaders, rather, I respect him. To be honest, even you that doesn't like the man, we give you so much time to go do your own research, to come tell us the things that we can use to disgrace Peter Obi. You don't find anyone. Now only back when they talk, say you're not good. Now Igbo man is a tribal bigot. The main tribal bigot is sitting on the throne. And I know they talk. So for me, I like the man not because he's an Igbo man. I'm not an Igbo man. I'm a proud Edo man. I just want Nigeria to be better. We don't need to bring ethnicity into it to find a better country or to build our country to how we want it to be. Peter Obi remained the best amongst all of them till today. till today. It remains the best. Sowore is my friend. You know, they like when I talk this kind of thing. You know, apart from, I've told you guys before, apart from Sowore is a politician. Sowore is a close part to me. But it doesn't matter. I will still say Iris. Sowore is another person that would have been able to do this for us, but you can't turn everybody to be bad. I would have been the happiest person on earth to see someone like Sowore, Peter Obi work together. You know, but Sowore is not ready. Peter Obi is ready. Sowore is not ready. He doesn't want it to ever happen. I don't know. I don't just know why. So, but nevertheless, my people, I have to stop that particular video there because of time, because I've realized if I have to let it continue, I don't know how many years we will spend for here today. Mashallah, thank you, sir. I don't see you already on the backstage. I'll bring you guys in shortly. So, but nevertheless, Peter Obi actually spoke because I listened to them. I listened to more than 2 hours on that particular video, but I will showcase some of them again later on within the week or so. But still, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, or mother of all mommy diaspora. Good evening to you, mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you very much for your love, prayers, support, and all that you do for us here. I appreciate you, Abu Azi. Thank you very much, sir, for always being there. Your consistency is unmatched. I want to say I'm very, very grateful. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for your selfless service here on Naija Watch. I appreciate you all, Madam Iris Finance, Madam Martina Ambassi TV, Madam Patricia Tagbojimi. I appreciate you all, my wonderful people. You guys have been so wonderful. I'm very, very grateful. I'm not taking anybody for granted. My people right there on the comment section, I know that we already have a lot of people in the comment section, but I want to let you guys know that I appreciate you all. Good evening to you all, or rather, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I will not be able to call all names today, but I will just randomly choose names. Randomly doesn't mean they are favorite. It's just what I can see quickly. You know, starting with patience with them with their Arinze. Thank you very much. Good evening to you all. I appreciate you. Love Maduka. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much, Peg Modi. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Michael Okata. Olga in the building. Olga, where you did since? Where you did? We don't miss you. In fact, from my calendar, Olga, we never hear from you for the past 78 years. We'll never hear from you for this platform. Maxwell, thank you very much. Good evening to you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Ais, I can see you right there. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Ais Irabo Benjamin, thank you. Same girl made there in the building. Kisdogera, he is with us right there. Thank you. Shizoba in the building. Thank you, my people. Favor, God's child, I can see you as well. CXS is with us. Thank you. God's grace, I can see you. Thank you, Vitos, and many others. Agio Deborah right there with us. Thank you, my people. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, and many others. But meanwhile, allow us to move on. Adelaja Gombi, my brother, I can see you in the building. Thank you very much. Patrick Cosmas, I can see you right there. Thank you. And God bless you all. But meanwhile, my people, as I talked about before, let's move on. In case you want to join us, a link I've posted already. Click on the link. Join us here. Let's talk about what is affecting us. The hunger is getting tougher in Nigeria. But Tinubu, I've shocked everybody already. It already talk and say those children, may they release them with immediate velocity.
Democracy.
I'd like us to listen to this.
And the rule of law. And without prejudice also to whatever legal processes there are. On the other hand, is the human side, the human part of it has directed that some announcements be made. I recall that I had a short briefing with Mr. President early this evening, and he has directed the immediate release of all the minors that have been arrested by the Nigerian police without prejudice to whatever legal processes there are. All minors, the president has directed that all of them be released immediately. Second, the president has also directed the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction to immediately see to the welfare of those minors and also take part to ensure their smooth reunion with their parents or guardians wherever they are in the country. Number 3, the president has directed that a committee will be set up immediately to be headed by the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. It's actually an administrative committee to look at all issues surrounding the arrest, detention, the treatment, and finally the release of these young minors. Fourthly, the president has also directed that all the law enforcement agents involved in the arrest and the legal processes will be investigated, and if there are any infractions found to have been committed by any official of government, be him a law enforcement agency or whoever that person may be, appropriate disciplinary action will be taken against him or her. So to recap, the president has directed that these children, these minors, be released immediately. This is, of course, without prejudice to whatever legal processes there are. Of course, if you look at this issue, there is the legal side of it, but there is also the human angle, the humanitarian side of it. Mr. President has directed that whatever the circumstances are, let the minors be released. They can, of course, continue whatever process there are, if indeed there are, as stipulated by our laws. But the minors, the president has directed that all of them be released. To recap, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs has been directed by the president to ensure that they have safe return and reunion to their family members. And like I said earlier, if there are any infractions being committed by any law enforcement officer or any official of government, a disciplinary action will be taken against such person. Thank you very much. I want to thank you very much for this briefing. I urge you.
All right, guys. As you all can see, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have directed the release of those kids. Regardless of whatever that happens, let's assume that the president was not aware. Let's assume. But what will happen to this one?
These boys that we brought to the court today, all of them are adults. Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the...
So what will happen to this satanic lawyer? Because Tinubu have proven now that I'm not part of his lies. I can recognize and I can see that these kids, they are kids. Right? Like I said, let's assume that Tinubu was not aware that these kids have been in prison for the past 90-something days. Let's assume. But at least the president have proven to us that is not part of that lies from that satanic man. You see? So now, this man, so how he go feel now? Even Tinubu spokesperson using the word that Tinubu have directed for the children, the minor, he used it twice, the children, the minor, to be released with immediate effect, immediate velocity. But this satanic man say,
These boys that we brought to the court today, all of them are adults. Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the real suspect standing trial in this case.
do you know that these satanic people right here, this kind of man, he doesn't love, this man don't love Tinubu. You know what this kind of people fighting for? They are only fighting for their selfish interests. They are only fighting, for example, if their pocket money go past their come. That's what they are doing. He's not fighting for you, for me, or even for Tinubu. So I like the fact that Tinubu have to come out now to say no. Sorry, guys. Tinubu have to come out now to say no. They are kids. They should be removed, released. Like I said, let's assume Tinubu no know, say, these kids, the day prison, all this while. For the past 3 months, let's assume. Wow. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. We've come to the end of my presentation and my monologue. I'd like to take 1 or 2 calls. If anybody want to call in, this is the best time. If not, I'm going straight to the panel because I have a lot of people on the panel already. Mr. Prince Collins, thank you very much, sir. I can see you already. In case you're turning off your camera, that's fine. All right. I appreciate every one of you, my wonderful people. Now, God bless you now. Please help us to press on the like button, help us to press on the dollar sign as well. Encourage our work. If you can, always do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Also, we get on my day. Thank you very much, sir, for a super chat earlier on. And God bless you. My pocket never, ever run dry. Guys, you can do the same by pressing on the like, the dollar sign, and pressing on the like as well. Help us to share. In case some of you, if you've Naira, because I'm in Nigeria, Naira is more convenient for you at this particular time. That is our Naira account right there. You can do your part. If I receive anything, I will announce it on air. All right, guys, I appreciate every one of you. And God bless you. Now, I'd like us to move on right now. No calls is coming in for now, but I'll just like, it's already 10 o'clock anyway, so call us, not your worry today. We'll take your calls tomorrow, more focus on the panel today. I appreciate you all. But the first person with us today is Oga Alex O. Good evening to you, sir. It's good to have you on the show today. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes, sir.
Sorry, Mr. Evans, sorry, I need to turn my gadget. The other gadget I have no camera. Just follow, please.
Okay, okay, no problem. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Alex, please hold on, sir. Hold on. I have my love God is calling in. Hello, thank you, man, for calling in. 3 minutes. Good evening to you, man. Talk to us. 3 minutes.
Good evening to you, Nigeria World, and Mommy Diaspora. Good evening. Happy Monday. You see, I will go first of all to Peter Obi. And I just want to correct your impression because I see because I really, I'm not going to pretend. I love the gentleman, this man, because I've seen him before. I've spoken to him, so I know him personally. It's not because of any other thing. You see, I just want to beg people. You see, it's not that I'm telling people not to criticize Obi. No. But the criticism on this man in Nigeria is too much. People are tearing this this man down. It's too much for me. I feel that this man, yes, nobody is perfect. Everybody can do mistake at any time. I just want to beg my brothers and sisters from the East. Yes, he has done something wrong because of the tweet he wrote for Ojuku. Please, this is your brother. Even if he does wrong, try small, talk small, and withdraw. Don't put the anger in your mind and start to use it to react. No. Obi is not perfect. He's not telling us that he's perfect. Obi is not really trying to say, oh, I have to be president. No. He has made money from when he was in school. He's not looking for money. He wants to see Nigeria change. That's what this man always say. So please, I'm not saying that people should not criticize him, but the criticism that Obi is getting is not up to the other politicians who have destroyed Nigeria. Look at Atiku. Atiku withdraw apology that a Nigerian girl who was fine. Atiku withdraw the notes. Nobody said anything. They cover him. Please, I'm begging. I'm not saying that you should not say anything, but let it be moderate. He's a family man. There's a little we can take. Please, let us bring it down a bit. Let us look at Obi as a human being who has the right, who have that tendency to do mistake, to talk roughly at times. Please, I'm begging. I'm not asking all of you to listen to me, but I'm saying it as someone who know that this man is the genuine man that we need in this country to repair it. The devil is fighting everywhere so that we will not get this man. But I will not be part of it. And I will just say before I go, whatever you say, I don't believe that you don't know about this thing. You are just trying to cover your own side. You know everything. You are just trying to come out and do as if you don't know about it. Thank you, Mr. Wash.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. I appreciate you. Okay. Thank you very much, people right there. Let me finally come to Mr. Alex O. Good evening to you once again, sir. Please talk to us. You have your 8 minutes.
Okay. Mr. Ivis, thank you very
Yes.
much. Good evening. God bless you. Mommy Diaspora, God bless you, ma. Everybody who believes in Nigeria and those who are on the right side of history, I greet you all. I wouldn't have joined the panel today, but after listening to the podcast, I was kind of forced to come in because I was at work yesterday and I was hearing some comments on this issue. I didn't really get the full picture until I even now listen to this podcast. So what I really want to talk about, just like our sister just said, in fact, I agree with her 101%. You know, I can't really get it that we Nigerians seem to always uh, turn to the people who are fighting us. We kind of give these people a better breathing space. We give them the chance to manipulate, to make things go wrong. We criticize them a little bit. It's not that we don't do it. But when it comes to our own, that means somebody, because what are we really fighting for? We want the country to be good. We want to live in a society that is humane. We want to live in a society that a place that we can call home. Like you were saying yesterday, you were so proud of Nigeria, just like I am too. Though I live here, but I'm mostly Nigeria. You understand me? So I don't see any reason why the man that has made a lot of sacrifices, the man that is standing for everything that we believe in, is the person we throw under the bus when he makes a little mistake. This, for God's sake, how many of us can do what this man has done? How many? Let's just face the fact. Our focus is too much on the mistake of others. We concentrate on this. Let me tell you, the reality is what you focus on, you are going to enlarge it. If we keep focusing on the mistake that Mr. Peter Obi makes, those are the things that we are going to focus that is going to be getting bigger. Meanwhile, these people that are destroying the country are getting away with it. So our attention should be on the good side, what this man stands for. Let us support him with whatever we have. The way we go about the matter, let us support this man because he never at any time said he's a perfect human being. He never said that. And I'm still looking for that man or that woman that anybody can present to me in Nigeria of today as we speak at this moment that is better than this man. If you are able to present him or her, I will definitely rally around and support the person. But until that person is brought out, please keep your criticism a little bit low. Please, for God's sake. It's not going to take us anywhere. What do you want from this man, for God's sake? What else? This man has made sacrifices upon sacrifices. You just throw him, you begin to talk all the things that are negative. No, it's not going to take us anywhere. Look at the way the country is going. All the things he talked about is happening today. If he was given the chance, I don't think Nigeria would be where it is today. We all supported him. We believed in his mission. That was why we gave him our support, whatever way we could. But what is happening now? Why can't that support even grow bigger? Why? So, my people, I am really not going to be talking much about these other guys and concentrating on the man I believe, if given the opportunity, the chance to transform Nigeria. I stand 100% behind this man, and that is what I will keep doing. I will never support anything that goes against something that he does. Not that he's a perfect guy, just like I'm not. So, for God's sake, I still say it. Please, I beg all of us, let us see the light, focus on that, and get Nigeria out of the mess it is now. Just imagine what they are doing with minors. Where are the spiritual leaders? Where are the religious leaders that we're talking about tithe and whatever? What did Jesus teach? Is it not love your neighbor as yourself? Children, 90 days. Who came out? None. And we come and start criticizing Mr. Peter Obi. Come on. Where are the celebrities? Where are the youths that were going out on the street when somebody had an accident or whatever? Where are they? They are all mute. And they say Mr. Peter Obi is talking about the church being not productive. He said the truth. Where's the productivity? Zero. China is dominating the world today. They are not so religious as we are. Their children learn computer. Our children start to pray from 6 years. They go and start doing all night. Just because somebody is saying the truth, everybody wants to criticize him. He said the truth. The Bible came from, the religion of Christianity came from the Jews. Israel is at war today. They are not praying. They are taking actions. So let us stop this hypocrisy and fake facts. We are not going anywhere until we do the right thing. And the right thing has to start from our homes. Whatever religion we believe in, let us focus on what that religion, the principle of those religions stand for. Humanity, love. Until we begin to do that, we are just wasting our time. Criticizing because he said the church that people should not do night vigil. Instead, they should concentrate on production. He's very, very right. God will only bless what you already invest on. He cannot bless just what is not existing. Yes, Miracle money is fake. He's right about it. If you want to criticize him, but he's right. We have to change our focus and get out of this mess we are in. So I'll give the chance to other people to say, but I just had to come in to voice out what was really boiling inside of me. We have to get out of this mediocracy we are in and hypocrisy and face the fact and let us see that Nigeria works for everyone. Thank you and God bless you all.
Anyway, I will agree with you, Mr. Alex. Alex, oh, thank you very much, sir. I can see your passion. You just want Nigeria to work, but it doesn't look like something that is working. But for me, Nigeria will work, but I'm not sure if I can guarantee you if it's going to work in our time. That's the only thing I don't know. Yeah, but I know Nigeria will work. While we are waiting for Nigeria to work, continue to do your part, because it's not the only government that is a problem that we have in Nigeria. We are also the problem that we have in Nigeria. I've said it so many times. Many of us, I'm in Nigeria, and they see the way people they behave for this country, and they go, no, say not the only government be the problem of the country. Yes, I know some of them will say, no, the government put the structure in place, and the people will work well. Not be that one. For UK, the people are joining the government to repair the country.
You are very correct, my brother. That one I true now.
Yes.
We have to change ourselves. It has to start from us. That's a fact.
It's a big fact. So more now they say Tinubu. What about us? What about us? We need to work on ourselves. Thank you very much, sir. Once again, Oga Alex O. Thank you for your time with us today. So we're going to take it, and everybody need to work with their time. Thank you very much, Mashallah, for joining us today, sir. Good evening to you. Please, I'd like you to talk to us. You have your 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Nigeria Watch. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora,
Thank you, my
and
brother.
good evening, members of the panel and my guys at the chat box. Nigerian, I don't know how to describe Nigeria, whether it's Netflix or Nollywood so we're watching, because we have bunch of clowns everywhere in Nigeria. A man that calls himself a lawyer and a police officer looking at children and calling them adults. They are married men with boldness. And that's to let you know how stupid set of people that are ruling us come on TV and lie. This video, if this man was my father, I would denounce him. It's a bunch of disgrace. The entire world is watching you calling children married men. They are adults. The entire world has seen something. Tinubu in question is aware. Your game plan is to use them as scapegoats. But your scapegoats that you wanted to use, with your hand, very dark man, you arrested, took our advocates to prison to discover your bad deeds. And now your bad deeds is not haunting you. You are not dissociating yourself off this rubbish. 100% Tinubu is aware. Looking at that man talking, the spokesman for the government, lying with all his mouth. If you open his mouth left and right, it is all written there, lies everywhere. The same mouth they will say this, you will see there is nothing they say that is the truth. They keep coming every day, turning out lies. Even the devil is even tired of them. He's wondering how they generate lies, like it's AI. I don't seem to understand. For 3 months, can you keep your own child in your own house? You didn't imprison him. Can you keep him in your own house for 3 months without food? You have arrested them since then. People you arrested, they came out. You say they are carrying Russian flag. When people protested in Lagos, toll gate. They took Nigerian flag. They shoot them. They bite them. Now it is like Russian flag is not your problem. So if they're taking Nigerian flag and hanging Nigerian flag, it's the crime that they didn't use Nigerian flag so I can buy them because his Nigerian flag is your enemy. You did not buy them carrying Nigerian flag, Russian flag. You decide to arrest them and take them and keep them in captivity for 3 months. But the people that possess for NSAS carried Nigerian flag everywhere. You shot them. Tinubu, it is obvious you were the one that made that command that they should shoot them. It is obvious from day one. We all knew it. And the evidence is now showing. All the many findings you've done. Because you're evil, you can't hide it. It is evidence everywhere. You don't care. It's just like a man tell a father, children are in the house complaining that they don't have food. And yet their father goes out, comes back with a brand new car. And the children are not eating. That's the kind of person you are. Everybody in government, those are the kind of people we have. You have parents that will go out, spend money outside, be nice to human being outside, and then come back to the house. Their family have not eaten, and they do not care. Those are the kind of leaders we have in Nigeria. Looking at our governor that's going out, the Edo State governor, who sees him now think he's a saint, talking like one angel. They have written that thing for you to read. Over maybe 2 weeks ago, they have written everything, your last set of speech. They have polished it. Queen English checked, everything checked. Grammar checked. Came out like a saint and you're talking. They are now building church. Is church the problem of the Edo State people? This is the problem we have the country. Obi has said it. Criminal politicians and pastors are all together in one pot, deceiving Nigerians. Why won't Obi? When Obi, I heard that what Obi said, turn night visit to night shift. Growing up as a child, Oba Akran was a road. You wake up. My father worked in Dunlop. I drove. It takes me to school every morning. We pass through that road early morning at 7 o'clock. You see army of Nigerian workers going to work. I'll ask him, who are these people? This is morning shift closing. Morning shift resuming, night shift closing. That road was busy. Different companies. This set of human beings really knows. Their classmates were the managing directors. Their generation were the managing directors in those places. My father's age mates. They have killed those other companies. Growing up, secondary school, thinking, yes, one day, maybe I'll work in any of this company. There's nothing there. Just talk about going to school in Nigeria. And they keep coming every morning, every day. It is different news. Signing bills and coming to a lie to Nigerians. And there's no sign of any change. If anybody is telling you there's hope anywhere, just maybe the only hope, because right now, those ones Japa can't finish Japa is here. The economy is so terrible. Either you save the money for Japa and just survive yourself in Nigeria. Because Japa is not even the answer again. There is no hope. There is no work. Every day you are making things difficult. And yet, you are not saying anything good. You will not come to Nigeria, to the stage, to the air and speak with someone that has conscience and empathy to Nigerians. And then you have changed government, you have changed your cabinet. There's no change, there's nothing is exciting anywhere. The people that are running the business, the accounts, the finances of the country have no solutions for you. And if I have to be the president, why would I fire such people? But you left them. Then you have people stealing land. Your major, to me, Tinubu's major harm is just to collect. How old are you? What will you do with it? Are you going to take all these property to heaven? Senators around them, everybody. The other day we saw senators. The senator beating somebody that is delivering good. Person will disappear because you are a senator. Only for me to 3 days or 2 days later, I saw another one. You see the money that you guys are stealing, just you steal the money like as if you are blind. Money is way out of fashion. Someone was saying, how many rooms can you sleep in a night? This is 9 o'clock, you go to sleep. Will your head sleep in bedroom 1 and your hand sleep in bedroom 2 with all the millions you are stealing? And yet you have those children locked up in one dirty place, like that man has said. And I can imagine I know what Nigerian cells could look like. Terrible place where even them, they can't even wish their enemy to stay in it. And then yet, those children are still there. You have directed them to be released. It's all mouth. You took them into custody just so that people won't come out and protest. It will get to a point. Nigerians, I know their skin is tough. So tough that they keep surviving. One day, this talk we are all talking, Peter B is talking, all the night vigil, they will get tired of the night vigil. They will get tired of these churches that they go to because they are getting tired. There's no money for them to go drop offering or tithe. It is getting to that point. When it gets to that point, it is Nigerians eating the politicians raw because they will come at people. And there's nothing you will do. Nigerian police, you people, I don't know whether you are human beings or not. Your lifestyle is even terrible. Your own is even the worst. When you're looking for the symbol of poverty, it is the Nigerian police. I came to the UK, so I see a UK police officer. To join police, go they hungry you. Police people will switch you where. But you go to Nigeria, you see policeman looking like him side by side with the madman. There's no difference. And then those are the people ruling us, guiding us. And then you expect something good. And then the top officials in government, in the police, would come out and be denying what they did. That those guys are not minors. Nigeria watch. Let me stop here and let somebody else continue why I am right now because I am really angry. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, if you are angry, it's your right. It's your right, my brother. Because of the situation we are facing, anybody deserves to be to react the same way you are reacting right now. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for your time. Good evening to you all. Okay, Mr. Jonathan, you're on the backstage. Thank you, sir. But meanwhile, let us move on. Let me hear from Oga Shimize. Oga Shimize, thank you, sir, for joining us. Good evening to you, as usual. Please talk to us. 8 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for at least. I appreciate for all you do, trying to make the country work. I greet everyone on panelists. I greet all the commentators, the viewers, everybody. Mama in the diaspora, I greet you, especially for all you do, standing by. Nigeria. So for your in your mind, like in some people's mind now, the what Trumbo have done or did already is a new thing or is bigger, is a big deal on what he did or what the pronouncement he made about the teenagers. See, let me tell us something here, something that all of us are supposed to know. Like, you see, this every day, like I say 2 days ago, I think, Turumbu, they give him every security information every day, every morning, every day. And these people, these teenagers, they are arrested. They involved in security. So Trumbu know everything about these teenagers. So no one will come here or come out, whatever, soever, say, oh, he don't know. You know, I know Niger would say, let's celebrity. You know, I know that he knows. You know, so he knows. But you see, our government in Nigeria, they want us to know. Sometimes they want to know what the reaction of people in the public place. The reaction. When they get that reaction, they will act, and after, oh, you say, oh, he has done it, he did it. It's not supposed to be like that. He did it because you already know the opinion of people out there. Because people are angry. The whole world see what happened. It's a dent on this your quagmire government. Yes, it's a very big dent to you, because you can't arrest even the so-called lawyer, because they have buy everybody that's dancing on your tone. They're dancing your dance, because they feel that anything they do it, or anything they do, they're doing it right, because they want you to know, hey, I'm working. You're working for the government, or you're killing the government, or you're killing the Nigerians. Look at those people. Look at the lawyer, the judge himself, speaking from his mouth. In fact, it's a satanic. All of them. They are very evil people ruling Nigeria. Evil they are. Because you have already got what you want. That's why you come out now to speak. But your death is how many months? Like I said before, everybody, all of them that initiate this protest, they have to all of them too. They have to hold them accountable for this thing. If you're calling all those people, this government, you call them too. You call them, because all of them know. At the middle of time, we just forget about this, that something happened, and there's people they arrested. The teenagers, it don't supposed to be like that, because the government, if government care for their citizens, if they don't care for their citizens, if they care for their citizens, this thing won't be happening in Nigeria, because the people the Nigeria citizens help themselves. No, I say here in this platform that Nigeria is contributing the problem of Nigeria too. They say no, it's government. I say no, you can't say government contributes all the whole thing that happened in Nigeria. No, but you and I am the government contribute. Because the way P2B is saying it now, you guys are calling P2B, calling him out. Because you guys don't want a good governance. You want the person that oppressing you, that will be dealing with you. That's what you guys want. After you tell me Nigeria will be good, and you're elsewhere, you don't want to like good things. You don't want to, that when somebody speak the truth, you can never say yes, this man speak the truth. Rather, you will put it in a tribal way. The tribal bigotry that have destroyed you in that country. Always, you guys will never reason with your brain. You call P2B out. Why are you calling him out? Because he said the truth. How many people here, like in America, or you in the diaspora, how many times have you gone to refugee? How many times? It's because of one thing, you don't want to put yourself and go and work. But okay, the government have destroyed everything. The company have left. So many of them have left already. Then you have put yourself into the church. Church will bring you money. Church will bring you food. Church will bring you water. Church will give you everything you want in your life. After you see somebody that ride the kind of service cruise, you say, "Oh, I'm not gonna buy it," and you don't have funding. Now you looking for who to buy to get that money and go and buy that motor. What the hell? What is wrong with Nigerians? Somebody that see P2B still number one and speak this, my brother say it, and everybody that's saying it, P2B still number one. Leave Sowore, my brother, don't call his name. I will call his name. Leave Sowore. He never matured. Let him go and sit down. Let him go and sit down. He never matured. Nobody will be bringing Sowore in Nigeria in presidency now. Look at P2B, what he said. He narrates so many things. How he started his business, how he built a bank when he was in university. How many of us can do that? How many of us can do that? Can you take care of what this man have, or what he did, or what he have done in past? Sure, come and give us your own. No, rather, man, come on. Let us be realistic here. Let us get this right. Let us follow a person who know road. P2B know the road. But the tribalism and the tribalism bigotry who allow us to give him the opportunity. Now he say, "Oh, because he said this, I will turn." He speak his mind. I will turn night vigil to night shift. Is it not true? Have religion haven't turned our head, our brain upside down? You don't want to think. You're thinking for your anus. Think very well. What's wrong with us? Every time we keep lamenting something that you know the person said the truth, but your brain have died that you don't understand. And people in diaspora, they are number one of this. If you don't want your country to work, then stay where you are. People have so many things that they have in Nigeria. So many businesses have run down because of the evil government. Government after 8 years, another evil one will come. After 8 years, another evil one will come. Nigeria keep going down every day by day, and someone will come out and say the truth, and you will say no. You will never vote. I have taken my vote. And no, he said something. He be tribe. He's a tribe because he says so. Come on. Whenever somebody says something, say, "Oh, because of Igbo, because of this, because of Yoruba, blah blah blah." Why are we doing this to ourselves? If you don't want Nigeria to work, then stay where you are and enjoy yourself. Thank you, Nigeria Watch, please. Thank you so much.
Wow. Gashimize does scatter everywhere. Anyway, Gashimize, to be honest, if you want to criticize Sowore, I don't want you to take it personal, please. Just say, if you prefer your own candidate more than him, that's fine. You know, everybody can do that. But when you take it personal, that's not nice. It now look like I'm not sure you'll be happy when people are taking it personal to criticize Peter Obi. So I want you to work on that area. Please don't take it personal. Sowore have his own fans, and I can't sit here to see people taking it personal on him. Same way, I will not let anybody take it personal on Peter Obi. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. But meanwhile, let's move on. Let me hear from the next person on the panel, which is Oga Prince Collins. Thank you very much, sir. Oga Prince Collins. Good evening to you, sir. Please, you have the floor. 8 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you so much for the time. I want to greet our viewers at home it's been a while, due to Homo sapien commitment and issues that are, quite a bit beyond our reach in terms of control. I've not been around. It's very painful that I do keep time off, but it's something I cannot overemphasize. I want to greet particularly Mr. Elvis. I want to say thank you very much for what you're doing. Most time I try to come in, try to listen, even while the broadcast is already off. Yeah, we are still on track. So what is important is
we miss your submission. Or you can't take break. But I say the matter because tire you small.
Obviously, you not tire me. I just the matter not the tire person. You just that one of that commitment to hold you. You will try to attend to. You can't use case of preference.
Yeah, not true.
You can't see the one way you could attend to miss or not shock.
You can't they play back. You can't play back.
You're gonna play back. You're gonna do selectional reconstruction again. We thank God for everything. Yeah, I really appreciate you for what you're doing. Our panelists that is always our panelists that are always.
I see here. When you comment for comment section, Obaseki don't talk to pastor.
It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible position. Obaseki you don't talk pastor. You don't build church for his government stars. You want come out. You don't remember say repentance.
But he just want all of us to come together now with peace and unity now.
Well, he would have done it while he was still there. If he has done it, his cohort wouldn't have lost
the. All he's doing is, say jail we won't go the gym for on the weight.
In the contrary,
none of them they go jail.
They're not they go any jail. The money that they settle everything, just forget.
But they use one person to do scapegoat to.
Nah lie, not possible.
If he come out, if he too hard, now go enter the rainy and Long Street party. Don't finish. Not be someone that say if you.
But everybody should know that Obaseki is an APC
Obaseki will go be next senator. Now that they talk about
Obaseki is an APC man right from time.
I know. I forget Nigerian politicians. They are all the same. There's no different. They are not using anybody as a scapegoat. The money is there for. He has already prepared himself to how he's going to settle it. It's only when he doesn't, when he refuses to present himself, that's where the issue is. Yeah, I greet Mommy Diaspora. Let me cut it short. I think my time is almost going, and I have a bit quite to say. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you for what you are doing. I've been seeing your comments. The women that are among us, they've not come today, especially our sister.
Don't worry, your time starts now. Your 8 minutes still intact. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I feel like Sister Rita, Rich Finance, my sister. God bless you all for being here as opposite sex to do the thing for us. Yeah, we thank you all, viewers at home. You are wonderful. If not for you guys, we won't be here. So let's touch the like buttons and the share so that we go a bit far. So as I'm just greeting us, let's use that opportunity to touch the like button because we used to forget that easily. As we are paying attention to what we are saying, we forget that. So let's press it now. Even those that are panelists that have not done that, let's do that so that we go a bit far. Yeah, the country Nigeria for me is built on lies. Nigeria is built on fake life. Nigeria is built on fake presentation. Nigeria is built on criminality. It's built on irregularities. That's what it is. Irregularities is what Nigeria is built of. That is the word to classify other words. Irregularities, nothing regular. That's why some people call it zoo. So when you want to right the wrong in a country like Nigeria, you will be offending the structure in place. You see, I'm going to this comment because of what we have seen right now from our principal Peter Obi and the comments that a lot of us have been making, which is quite positive. But I have to tell you the truth because I cannot hide from the truth. A person like Peter Obi can never be allowed to rule Nigeria because he is too decent for Nigeria likings. He can never get there. They won't, Nigerians, for these people, they're not going to touch him, they're not doing anything, they float. Because anybody touch him, like say the man of the people right now, everybody, They not go enter anything where they go do. They go ready to use their immediate children to do sacrifice. May not read there. I bet you for Nigeria as a country. People are already working with the structure on ground right now. So I'm talking to you. That is the structure of Nigeria. The irregularities in Nigeria, people are already working with that structure. Religiously, culturally, politically, economically, otherwise, the structure has been built and people are working with that structure already. So changing this structure will impact on the people benefiting from this structure. That's what it means. So when you change this kind of structure, you are going to impact on the people, your change or your administration is going to impact on the people that has already benefited from the structure, that have already created a root or base in this same irregularities that they call Nigeria system. So the people must fight back because you are sending them back to square one or to the beginning for them to start again. And whatever you are presenting before them, they don't even understand how it works because many of them, to them, it is a strange idea that you are bringing. That's the problem we have in Nigeria. It's a big issue. So crime, lies, bragging, exaggerating, stealing, personal interests, or rather egocentrism is presently the norms, the values, and the cultural practice in our society in Nigeria. So when you tell me that we should all try and support Peter Obi, because just as our viewers, some of us submitted here, because he's a decent man with capacity, dignity, and integrity, that will amount to me, to amount to the fact that you don't understand how Nigeria is working right now. Because it will not work. What this system needs is to be collapsed. This system should be collapsed completely. That is why you see people like Obi coming out and winning election democratically through transition and coming into power. If not, it won't work. Look at the system. Look at the election that is taking place. It clearly shows that it's not going to work. Is it when Agbado is fighting for second term, when he's already campaigning for second term? I saw people bringing down posters of 2027 when people are dying of hunger. These people don't care about you. So the present structure in Nigeria is not built on, or to make things work for the betterment of Nigerians. Never. It's never built for that purpose. So anything that is going to the direction of the fact that things are going to be amended to the betterment of the common Nigerians will be destroyed completely. They will use every means to make sure that it doesn't work. So for us to begin to say that, when people still say, let us back Peter Obi, okay, in what party? The Labour Party that he came out the other time. You see how they deliberately destroy Labour Party? You think what is happening in Labour Party is just an ordinary, or you think the people are just mad enough to be doing what they are doing? No, it is infiltration, political infiltration. That's what you are seeing in Labour Party. So they will destroy it. So if people begin to say, let's back him, let's do this in the next election. I don't know which election you are backing Peter Obi. When we say election where they hope for Edo State self, party where we not even near that they forge everything, they rearrange all the document, everything, they set everything up, and they prepare for 2027 and they say with Peter Obi. I don't know whether another nation now Peter Obi want to go contest. I don't understand. So the evidence of the fact that things are like this, Nigeria cannot work in this electoral system. First of all, you have to mess up this electoral system, throw it up, trash it, and let the judiciary stand on its own before we begin to talk about workable system in Nigeria. It is evidence of the fact that the minors are kept in the same prison with adults in a true, it's a true manifestation of insensitivity of the Nigerian government. Very dark man go the same prison where they remind them to the prison for where they remind children go. They remind children to adult prison. That is to tell you that they don't care about you. Whether you are a child, an adult, an old man, a youth, whatever, they don't care. They don't care. So it is not a new thing that we are seeing this kind of thing. You see, for me, the parents of these children should go and thank God whatever religion they are serving, whether they are Christian, pagan, or Muslim, they should go and thank God that their children are still alive. They would have been dead just like that, and this issue would have been forgotten. If they were dead, killed and buried secretly, very dark man will not see them there. It is the grace of God that made them to be there that is giving them that freedom. Not that they are so good. Just like other children that are dying of hunger, starvation, child abuse, terrorism, neglect, abandonment, used for ritual purposes. Children are being used for this purpose in Nigeria. They don't care about human beings are nothing before them. This is the simple reason why spiritual houses is full of vulnerable people, hopeless people, a kind of desperate people and delicate people. This is just the reason why religious houses are full of this kind of people. And this is why the so-called men of God take advantage of them, because they can see it in their eyes that they are frustrated, they are desperate, they are vulnerable. And that is what it takes for people to take advantage of you. Yesterday, one of our panelists here talked about submission. I mean, I was giving a submission about religion not doing anything to Nigeria government. So if they want to, I cannot remember the submission actually. That if they want to, make them to pay tax and all that is good. I saw the area which is tackling it, but that is quite right if they want to do that. But for me, in the other way around, the religion, or rather the church particularly, is a major contributor. They are contributing to anything. If nothing, the church contributes to Nigeria politicians in positive way. Seriously, they are the gods of politicians. If you don't know how, ask me how. Because I will say that the church is presently doing a great work for corrupt politicians, because the church is serving as a place of therapy to those that are supposed to fight back in corrupt practice. I mean, to those that are supposed to fight the corrupt practice of Nigeria as a nation. Because when people are pushed to the wall, they run to the church. And let us not forget that the colonial masters brought this same church alongside with colonization. It's like putting fire on you and another thing is pouring water on you. That is what the church is doing right now. When politicians loot the people, keep them in hunger, perpetual starvation, suppression, and oppress them, they're almost dying. They run to the church as if that is where they will get their savior. Their savior is there because that is what religion says. And the church may take advantage of them and calm them down. That even if the hope is not here, the hope is in heaven. They should relax. And simply because of that, Nigeria will never be fixed. So fixing Nigeria means fixing religion first, fixing our culture first, and fixing every other aspect. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Let me stop for now. I continue in my next submission. Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Oga Prince Collins, God bless you, sir. Thanks for your time with us, and good evening to you. Abdul Malik, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us. You have your 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch, and good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. Tinubu directed for the keys to be released with immediate velocity. Yeah, it's good, but they would have not arrest those two keys for the first time, because they violate the human right law. Yeah, they violate the fundamental of human right law. They would have not arrest those kids. It's not good to arrest them. Yeah, what did the kids do to you? They don't know what they take. They don't know the consequences of that frank. What do you arrest them for the first time? And they have been there for 90 something days, 3 months. This one they are just doing is just to cover up, because they are being exposed. That's why they are doing this. They violate the fundamental human right law. Yes. How can you arrest kids? Who does that in the world? Who does that? You arrest kids to do what? Just to go and because you arrest them to scare people not to come out to protest against your government. Yeah, that is the reason why. There's nothing else. That is why I arrested those kids. Just to scare people away not to protest against his government. Why you are not doing well for the citizen? What do you expect them to do? It's their fundamental right to protest. But what do you expect them to do when you are not giving them what they need in the country? There is not a citizen benefiting from you. All you do is just to deceive people from your government. Look at how many months back now you say you will fix the refinery, but now there is no one is fixed. How many billion you have spent there, billions of dollars? There's no one's fixed. Deceptive type of government they are operating there. They are just suffering the citizen there. How can the system change? Now you tell them to release them now. Okay, now what are you going to do for them so that their life will be better? Nothing, just to release them. The kids they will still be in the street. You see, Nigeria government, I don't know what they are planning against their citizens. Every year, you guys you are like governing your city, but there is no tangible project you do for your citizens to benefit from. Is that a government? All you do is just to plan to extort money from there, to loot money. And this money belongs to the citizen, not for you, just because you are privileged to be there. We have a very long way to go in that country. We have not yet started. Look at Peter Obi now, he says something good, but people are attacking him. He will turn night veggie to night shift. Is it not a good thing? Look at the country graduate, they are not graduate. After 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, depends the course. You don't have job. But somebody say he will bring productivity to the country, but now they are attacking him. What are we really want in Nigeria? What we want in that country? Graduate, they don't have work. Now you have opportunity. Somebody say we bring job for the country, but they are attacking him. We have not yet started. We need to drop those things, all those I don't really know. Without that, we cannot go anywhere. That is the reason why where we are today. Even somebody say the truth, but they think it's lie because it's not favoring you. I don't know how we get out from this system. We see that the system is not working, it's not helping anybody, but still we continue. Can't we think? It's not helping anybody, but still we are continuing what we are doing. We don't change. I don't really understand. Sometimes even me, I think about this. This thing is not helping us. Okay, why can't we change another way if we can get good results? But we won't because of our self-interest. I don't know how that country will be better. We hope so, but the way it's going, I don't know. But everybody we hope Nigeria to be better. But the way it's going, my brother, I don't really understand. Because anybody that come to say the truth, but they think it's lie. Yes. Let us know what we are looking for, because without that, we cannot go anywhere. We can't. Like there is something you see, Obasanjo regime. You know why they prosecute Alamesia, which is Bayelsa State government, governor, Alamesia and Ebori Delta State governor, because they don't give. There was no lawyer to Obasanjo. There were many people looting money in the state then, but they are the two governors that they prove. They prove because there was no lawyer to Obasanjo. That's why even the Tinubu regime now, any governor that is not loyal to Tinubu, they will prove it after his tenure. Yeah, that is what they will do. You see Yaya Bello, how Yaya Bello is not in a APC. Long time they have arrested him long time. Yes. They will prove anybody that is not loyal to them. That is the reason why they prove elements and Ebori Jesoberi. Yet Nigeria is just like those people, they are in society. Yeah, they are in society somehow. That's why they don't prove themselves. But even though you are not with them, but when you are loyal to them, they cannot prove you. That is the reason why the country is not moving forward. But white people, they don't behave that way. They do the right thing at the right time. But Nigeria, they don't do it. Yaya Bello now, almost how many months now? You have not been persecuted. But you see there, look at kids that are protesting for their right just because they are hungry. You keep them for custody for 90-something days. People that they are looting money in the country, you cannot persecute them. Is that a country? It's not country. It's not a country. I don't know how we will do to make sure the country will be better. That is what we'll be fighting for. Yeah, because how will this video is not going viral? They will not do anything. Yeah, they will not do anything because the video have go viral everywhere. International body have hear everything. There need to be sanction for this. It's not common as you are seeing the issue. They violate the human right, fundamental human right law. They don't know what they are doing there. They are just there embezzle money, looting money. That is just their plan for the citizen. They don't have a plan for the citizen. If really you are doing well, those kids they're supposed to be in the school. They will not be in the street. Yeah, they're supposed to be in the school. But government school now, how many government schools is fostering in Nigeria? Is it not a shame? No government school, no hospital, no government hospital school, no government school, no hospital government. Imagine a country. Government school, all the government school now, they are not more functioning anymore. They are folding. What a country. You cannot give your citizens common water to drink. Common water is very common water because it gives life. Water don't have enemy. You can't give your citizens water to drink. Okay, what are you doing for the citizens? Nothing. Rather than people that are protesting against their right, because they are hungry, you are still arresting them. Kids for that issue, not that they are adults. You don't have feeling. Come on, we call to all of them. Come on, must come to them. No matter what you do, whether good or bad, just wait for it. Thank you very much, Mr. Niger Watch.
Hello, my brother, Oga Abdul Malik. Thank you for your submission. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next person on the panel, which is Oga Shooks. Oga Shooks, Everton, it's good to have you on the show again today. Good evening to you, sir. I beg, talk to us. You have 8 minutes. Oga Shooks, Everton, you need to unmute yourself if you're there. Okay, let's assume you're not available right now. Just move on to the next person. We'll come back to you. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much.
Good evening, Niger Watch.
Okay, you are back now. Okay, thank you. Can you talk now, or you want me to come back to you?
Let me talk. Let me just give my own suggestion, my submission. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Good
Good
evening,
evening to you.
everyone.
Good evening, mommy in diaspora, and the listeners, the viewers. I throw a salute. Major Watch, you said something, but I have a cultural view, like I have a small disagreement to what you said. Um, you said that the problem of Nigeria is Nigerians, the citizens, right? Um, for me,
No, I
I have
didn't.
a
I
contrary
didn't.
view.
No, that's not my statement. I said the problem we have in Nigeria is not just the government, also with the citizens. I didn't say the problem of Nigeria is the citizen. I said we have to share from it as well. The citizen also have blame. That's my stand right from time. I've never put the
Okay.
blame on the citizen. Thank you.
Nevertheless, you are not. I have not only you that have made such statements. There are people that made, more complicated statements than what you just said. I want to clarify some individuals. I want to let people know that yes, we have a problem, a big problem in Nigeria, big one. But I believe the problem of Nigeria is the leaders, because if the leaders are doing the right thing and some citizens decide to do otherwise, the government will compel them to do the right thing. Nobody is above the law, but that one is not working in Nigeria at all. There are people that are above the law. If you follow Nigeria or you try to study Nigeria very well, you understand that some people are above the law. Some people are law themselves. Whatever they decide is what will happen. Take for instance the lawmaker who told a taxi driver that he will make him disappear without no trace. Such derogatory comments supposed not to be heard from a lawmaker. The leaders should lead by example. Then the citizens will be compelled to do the right thing. The most painful thing in Nigeria, which is paining me, is that there is no punishment for offenders. There is no punishment for offenders. Everybody. That is why one person can swallow millions, billions. Nothing will happen. Since I was born, this is my 27th year. Since I was born, I never hear in any country where monkey carry money, termite, snake swallow money, termite eat. I never, only for Nigeria. Anything you think that is not possible is happening in Nigeria. What kind of funny excuses? There is no punishment for offender. That is the main reason why we are where we are. If there are serious offenders, as in serious punishment for offenders, all these things wouldn't have been happening. It will not be happening. So if you narrow it, it will still go back to the leaders. Why do we have lawmakers? Are they making law for themselves that will benefit them and that of their family and their friends? We are really in big trouble. Big trouble. We are in a big mess. If I go further now, you will understand with me that tribalism also will set in. Tribalism will set in. Because my understanding about the Biafran war is all about that is the civil war. It's all about this tribe kill social officers, and in retaliation, this one will happen, this and that will happen. We need a leader that will call on the six geopolitical zone, call the leaders together, the Honez and Igbo, the Arewa group, the Yoruba, call them together, and other tribes, because these three main tribes, I think they are the main problem of Nigeria. They are the main problem of Nigeria. So we need someone who can call all the tribes and have an understanding with them that whoever that the law finds guilty will face it. It's not all about I hate this tribe, I love this tribe. Whoever that the law finds guilty should be prosecuted, and let the government introduce a very hard punishment. If we get such leader within 6 months in office, Nigeria it will be like miracle. Nigeria will turn upside. In fact, people will be submerged. People will be dumbfounded. Say, hey, now Nigeria be this, because things will start working immediately. Those abandoned projects that they are eating money every year, they are renewing it. You see that those projects will work, and the quality of work will improve. So let nobody say that the problem is the citizens. You cannot, as a child, you cannot if you are my parents and you are a you are doing mama put. You cannot tell me to stay hungry whereby you are selling food to others. No, I will still do that longer throat now. I will still find a way to survive. So let's tell ourselves the truth. Until we have someone who will introduce a strict punishment for offenders, that is where Nigeria will start working. Then, for P2B, like what I said yesterday, I support him. 100% I support him. During election, churches are the main avenue for campaign. Pastors or church leaders refuses or ignore to tell the citizens or the members the right thing. It is all about the highest bidder. If this one come with money, they follow the person. If this one come with higher money, they follow the person. They are hypocrites. These pastors or these so-called men of God, I don't know whether na God call them or been then call God. Though we have good ones, so we have genuine ones, but you don't see them participate in such acts. But the popular ones, the place where it's happening, they know themselves. They have crowd. They have members. They are using them to kill Nigeria. If not, how comes looking at the situation Nigeria is in terms of religion, how comes a Muslim ticket came out? Some pastors, whether they buy them, whether they bribe them or not, why will some pastors stand and support such acts, knowing fully well the implication thereof? Now it's playing, they are coming gradually. They have started making statements, strong one, before the thing is coming as rumor. It will die. Now they have now gotten the effrontery, the impetus to come to the National Assembly to make such demand. Look, Mr. Nadia Watch, let me tell you, if care is not taken, it will be very difficult for a Christian leader to rule Nigeria. The way I'm seeing it, it will be very difficult.
Yeah, bros. What I want to ask you, sorry to interject. It's just a question. Do you think the present electoral system will be able to bring person like Obi into?
I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. I have a very strong message about that. The way Nigeria is going, oh, my time is up. Finally, before I go, I have said this in before. Nigeria should gather and make a demand that the office of the INEC chairman, the Chief Justice of the Federation, the Attorney General of the Federation, ICPC, in fact, those important offices that fight crimes, Let such offices be elected. Let the leaders be elected by Nigerians, not by appointed. There is no how you can fight corruption, or there is no how you can get a good leader where the president is the one appointing INEC chairman, appointing attorney general, appointing CBN governor, appointing different vital offices. It will not work. It will not go. No, no one will probe him. Who will question him? Who will do the right work? So until we begin to demand that these offices should be elected, let Nigerians stand and elect this so that their loyalty will be to Nigeria, not to the president. Today, the
All right.
president can wake up and appoint also person. If he did not
Thank,
dance to his toe, he will remove him and appoint another person. And you are telling me that that person will go contrary to his
thank
will?
you.
No, we are just playing. Thank you very
All right.
very
Thank you very
much. I
much, sir.
see you around. Um, when I will have my final submission, I will also. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. Please, where is that noise coming from? Thank you. Please, everybody should stay mute except you want to say something. Okay. I would like us to move on right now. For those of you listening to us, do your part, pressing on the like button, help us to share, and let's do this together. I have my brother with us, Oga Chris. Oga Chris, it's good to have you with us. Before I come to you, let Mr. Jonathan speak first. I'm going to allow you to take the final submission for us here. But let me just finish with everybody on the panel. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir. Good evening to you. You have the floor. Talk to us. Mr. Jonathan, what did happen now? You're not talking, no. Okay, Mr. Jonathan is not available. Okay, we'll come back to you then. Maybe I don't know what's happening. Okay, Oga Chris, thank you, sir, for joining us. Good evening to you, sir. Mr. Jonathan, you don't come. I'll be waiting. Who they talk? Oga Chris, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Domo sir. I was just waiting for
Okay.
you to land.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. I beg, after you don't talk, the next person is Black Panther. Then, if Mr. Jonathan is available, it's only 3 of you that is left. If not, we'll take a final submission. Thank you very much, sir. You have the floor. Good evening to you.
Domo sir, good evening. Thank you very much for the opportunity to contribute my own quota to events that are shaping or reshaping our nation. Thank you for all you do, Mr. Nanjawatch. I know everybody has raised accolades from you, but it can never be too much. Just know that whatever it is, we appreciate you from the depth of our heart. And Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much. It's the first work day of the week. You are here again after a very busy weekend. Thank you so much for everything you do. And people in the comment section, a special greetings to you. Everybody listening to us from all over the world, I say good evening to you all. And the people on the panel with me, it's good to share the same cyberspace with you all on this wonderful evening. Well, for me, I think, and let me quickly apologize for coming very late. And so because of that, I missed most of the presentation. But I can see that people are talking on topics around Peter Obi and the children that were, can I say, kidnapped by the Nigerian police or by the Nigerian system. But whatever it is, the children that were treated as adults. So I think I'll leave it at that. And first of all, let me start with Peter Obi. His Excellency, Peter Obi, he doesn't fit into our society. It's like, I seem like somebody that came like 50 years or 100 years ahead of his time. He doesn't fit into this society. The society is stinky, not just only in Nigeria. Most societies in Africa, they are not ready for the people like Peter Obi. Let me just lay one foundation. Do you guys know when Peter Obi was leaving the UK, he had permanent residence, the one they call indefinite leave to remain. Do you know the man had to go and drop it? He had to go and drop it with the Home Office. Told them that I'm relocating back to my country, so I'm dropping my indefinite leave to remain because I would not be needing it. That is the character of Peter Obi. So you can see the man is like 100 or 200 years ahead of the system that he has found himself. For any of us here to think by any stretch of our imagination that Peter Obi will ever be allowed to become the president of Nigeria, I think that would be a utopian tendency.
I tire, my brother. I don't know why people still reason along that side. God bless you. I don't know. I don't understand.
However, the only thing will be miracle, just miracle. The
so
way
does
Jonathan,
that, Mr. Chris? So does that mean that Peter Obi cannot become or never become the president of Nigeria?
I'll answer that. The answer will be fine.
Even take miracle out of it.
The answer will be found in my submission. If you ask me to take miracle out of it, or
Take miracle out of it.
Yeah, I've already taken miracle out of it. That was what I just finished saying, that if you ever think by any stretch of imagination that the current system, the current electoral system, and the people that operate the system, not just the system alone, and the kind of people that operate the system, if we ever think they will allow Peter Obi to ascend to the throne of becoming the president of the nation, it's a utopian tendency. Then the caveat is that it will take only a miracle, a paradigm shift to make this man the president of Nigeria the way Nigeria is currently constituted. So, Mr. Jonathan, the miracle has been taken out of it and the miracle has been added. And I think that just answered your question.
You are so, I don't know what to call you, technical, diplomatic, or what. See, what I'm trying to say is that even there is no miracle anywhere, Mr. Peter Obi could still become the president of Nigeria. What is needed is the will of the Nigerian people to stand up.
Yeah, but
even with the president, let us hypothetically.
Wait.
Yeah.
Before you continue, did you hear me say miracle or a paradigm shift?
No, paradigm. I'm thinking, okay, paradigm shift in terms of changing the electoral system. But
no, paradigm shift covers the aspect of people rising up. You know, paradigm shift is like
Jonathan. Yes, the truth was obvious in the last election.
No, may I just finish before we
the human beings that operate INEC are the problem.
Yeah, let me finish before we conflate everything. So, Mr. Jonathan, I added miracle and paradigm shift. So, paradigm shift is like a rapid change that is akin to revolution. The only difference is that it's not violence. It happened rapidly, so that before the people that are controlling the system can comprehend what is happening, it has already happened. So I added that. So there's nothing like technicality, or, you know, I'm very careful with my words. I try to cover everything. I added a paradigm shift, a miracle. And yeah, that is what is going to happen, or a change of our electoral law.
Chris, sorry to interject. Another question. Do you think the present Nigeria, if you evaluate this present Nigeria, do you see them taking that step in any way, or whatever English you are using? Do you see them pulling out that kind of intention in any corner? Not this miracle one.
No. They are not going to pull it out. You see, if we also say miracle is not akin to spiritual or whatever. No.
Yeah, I understand what you mean by miracle. That is, it might be a kind of coincidence or whatever.
Yes, who knows? A Trump presidency might just come in and Trump can say, look, guys, I don't have anything to do with these drug dealers and whatever. Everybody go and keep their home intact. Now, you Chicago people, that result, you have to release it, blah, blah, blah. You know, things like that. Because one thing that kept Tinubu in power, that has been keeping him in power, we mustn't forget, it's also because of the interest of the Western people, the Western alliances. Because effectively, he has become a puppet in their hands. They are benefiting from him, using him to achieve all manner of policies. their foreign policies, and now there's the BRIC fight. The West need to retain power. And you can see Brazil, Russia, India, and China, South Africa, they are forming a new bloc. And Nigeria,
they are forming or they are forming or they have already formed.
Yeah, why I say forming a new bloc, it's still developing. Other countries want to join, Turkey want to join, Egypt want to join, it's still open. So with the capture
that is to say, probably it's going to be from our side then.
Yeah, that's part of the miracle. It's all possibilities. So the issue is that with the kind of control they have with Tinubu, it's a very, very strategic. I think Tinubu just fell in their lap like a gift from devil to them. Because if not that, just imagine what the BRICS nation would have done. They would have gladly want to have Nigeria, if not for anything, for the market. For the market. But luckily for the West, they have Nigeria in their bag. They have Nigeria in their bag. All no thanks to Tinubu. So, for His Excellency, Peter Obi, I think what he needs to do, I'm trying not to say him, what we all need to do is to see if there's any way we can push forward, we can push our representative for them to change the system. You played football the last time and your team got the best of your players. You have Messi, you have Cristiano Ronaldo, you have all the best of them. But the referee gave 6 red cards to your best players. And nobody saw anything wrong with it. Now the referee is still there. Now they have replaced the linesmen with 2 of the referee's wives. And you are going to play the return leg again with those set of officials. You complain to FIFA. FIFA say you should go to hell. FIFA insulted you. And now you want to go and play the second leg, hoping now this time around something is going to happen. That is exactly what we are doing with the 2027 election. The Labour Party is nowhere. There's even no base. There's no base for His Excellency Peter, because any of this party they want to use as a vehicle for 2027, they must take hold of the leadership of that party. Trust me, any other party that is already existing, that the people from Labour Party moves to, the like mind, the presidency or whoever, the political juggernaut, they will still find a way to infiltrate that party. Even if not with cash, most of these people, they have things around their neck. They'll just dig up these things and show them the files. Is that how you decide to work with me, or you think what Arabambi and Julius Aburia and the rest of them are, it's just child's play? No, it's not. And let's not forget what happened in Abia State. Zenith Labour Party has been there since. It has officials. It has its issues. If you go there, you want to take over the structure of that party, it becomes a problem. There will be legal battles here and there. It's just
why it happened in Abia State is simply because Governor Alex Otti is not an election rigger. And Governor Alex Otti is not desperate. Because Governor Alex Otti is not a micromanager. Is a true Democrat. He just wants to do his own bits
and leave the scene.
Yeah. If he doesn't want to be a godfather, this
but he's a politician.
No, he's still a politician.
So there's a caveat. There's a caveat somewhere.
He's a politician. See, everybody. Of course, you have.
Now let me finish.
See, you have politicians all over the world. There are politicians all over the world, but we can see that Governor Alex Otti is not an election rigger.
That thing where happened for that state, we know what thing they do. We know.
If you see, okay, it's not a do or die affair for him. As a governor,
Jonathan, road breaking. We know what they do.
After me, I beg, Jonathan, you go talk. Now don't scatter my line of thought too. To be honest.
Oh, sorry, I thought you are I thought you
moderating.
are moderating. Then you just
No,
pass
no.
on. You
I
are just
was doing my
making
presentation.
okay then. All right then.
After me, it's gonna be well. Let me just me. I leave that one as Black Panther talk. Make one person not talk everything. Let me go to the children. To the children. You see, if Tinubu say they are aware of what they happen, it's just the joke of the century. That's why I just want to talk that one reach for 8 years. Now so they tell us say Buhari not there aware. This one go happen. Buhari is not aware. Buhari is not aware. See, treasonable felony. Treasonable felony. Not be just charged when they charge like that too. Not be just because the penalty, if you are convicted, not death too. So it's not just
Chris,
something. Yes, sir.
it be like say your submission, me not understand. Be like say you don't lose interest for Peter Obi be that too.
No, not at all. Naija, see, I dream Peter Obi, I sleep with Peter
They play game here. Politics don't they happen.
Anywhere. I don't use and sing here. Tire. Even when Abure was smelling up and down. Even when Mr. Jonathan, please mute yourself, sir. Sorry. Mr. Jonathan, please mute yourself.
I did talk about food.
Yeah, I know. Mute yourself, sir. I'll come to you, Mr. Jonathan, in 2 minutes. So, Organa and Jawach, even when Julius Abure was smelling up and down, say we still stuck with Peter Obi because we still stuck with Labour Party because of Peter Obi. And you ask me here, say, why? Which party?
But wait till come make
Now me they break Kabina and Jawach.
Na Naija watch, na Nigeria dey, na the break.
Okay. Mr. Naija watch, they hear you, sir. May you clarify.
I say, okay, una they hear me now.
Yes, we they hear you now.
Yeah, we hear you, thank God.
I say, don't say I'll be not get chance for 2020.
Yeah, Mr. Naija watch, you still a break, sha, but if I understand what you talk, if I dey support person, that one not mean say if I see the obvious truth, I not go talk am. That one not mean at all. So the earlier we start to raise the alarm, now the better, because as it is now, no candidate even near Peter Obi's shoe, the shoe weighing wear for leg, no candidate at all. I never see anyone at all. He's still the best person for the position, not because of anything. See, all those times they also talk, say, Peter Obi, he don't go pursue this one. See. I don't talk this thing many times where this matter go happen here. The speech for Chatham House, Peter Obi throw mouth go give everybody. Now, so we argue this thing that time or last year. So tell Mr. Naija, you can't play that speech again for Chatham House. We can't debate them.
Yes.
If you want to know who, I don't know who go remember that day. We talk. Mr. Naija was going to go bring the tape. He can't play here. Aha. So I go refer una to that Chatham House again because now that one be my strength. Those one join waiting make me say no. No matter how you look at this, he may appear very gentle. He would face anything faceable. The only Black Panther they talk yesterday where he not even mention them. These Bakassi and the Sakaba people, waiting Peter Obi do all of them. Anyone where then here say he get hand for that matter at that time. Now to carry caterpillar, to go destroy the person house. Before it start that one, if I make sure say they pass on for House of Assembly, it became a law. People argue left, right, and center, but eventually it became the law. So that's his kind of person. And when he reached all those rubbish where the Uba brothers they do, should be everywhere keep quiet. So any person who thinks say Peter will be too gentle and lie, go listen to that speech for Chatham House. Waiting
my brother, thank you. Not true talk.
Yeah, waiting in there, waiting Peter Obi even put mouth. These so-called people who are they cutting Tinubu and Atiku and the rest, fear not go even let any of them go near there. Because now there be the root. He wasn't shouting.
Yeah,
But
because he get decent approach to it.
he wasn't shouting, but that root will be when nobody they feel talk to, those oil words and all those things, he use mouth touch all of them. And once you touch all those things, now they say you don't touch the owners of Nigeria.
Yes, now you know they go there, go there again.
Once you touch those things, so I go employ everybody, go listen to that speech again before you come tell me say, Peter Obi is not gonna do anything. He's only going to. My people, make I just leave am here because I dey moderate, and I go get opportunity to talk more and more. And the next person we're supposed to call.
Give me 1 minute. I think but Jonathan don't talk.
No, Naima one call. So the next person we're supposed to talk, and Oga Jonathan.
All right,
before
you call on Oga Jonathan, but you hear me, Sha?
Yes, sir, we hear you.
You see, to be honest, the only reason why I go support what they talk about Peter Obi 2027, now be say if electoral whatever is not reformed, yes, I will support you. But if for any reason it's reformed, although it's going to be impossible under Tinubu, then I don't know. It go that difficult. But in case it happened, then that means Peter Obi will have a chance. With the way.
Yeah, Chris, wait, where am I coming? You see what Naija was talked to? Now just the clear picture of that. If they and the only thing we will make Peter Obi come in and maybe they do the electoral reform, maybe like say
but now the same thing.
And they don't go try and when me alarm, they don't go try and they don't go try They don't go try Go right this way.
Yeah, but the point be say now my submission be that now. Now what I did is I say with the way the system be, unless they change the system. Now what I talk now. So that system and that electoral reform.
And there's a continuous comment from one particular person on the comment section, God's Grace, saying that Naija was why are you still supporting Peter Obi? Peter Obi not guide you, blah blah blah, and all that. Listen, I'm not supporting Peter Obi because I love Peter Obi. That's one thing I must make clear to you. I'm supporting Peter Obi because Peter Obi is the only standout amongst all of them as of today. And I'm not supporting Peter Obi because I want Peter Obi to come and give me a handshake. I'm supporting Peter Obi because I know he's the only one that can give me that a better country that I'm craving for. As of today, as of now. And for some of you who think that, Peter Obi not go feed one, see who go feed one. But look where we are today. So supporting somebody shouldn't be about you love the person. Support people that you know that can do the job. Thank you.
Mr. Najawash, the question you would have asked the person is that, why did he ask that question?
Black Panther.
All right. Anyway, Oga Chris, you have the floor. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, don't want to. Maybe we continue. So I think I don't call Mr. Jonathan. I think in summary, before Mr. Jonathan come, we need to change this system, the electoral law. If we go into election like this, 2027, nobody get chance. Not be even about Peter Obi. Nobody has a chance.
Thank you, Chris. That is why what we are supposed to be learning of that, nothing more. Not talking about supporting anybody. We are supposed to be learning of changing the system. That is why I holistically, they constantly with Black Panthers is all this one. How they change. I've been working straight person. If I don't see the road say not clear, and they go back. And not to make me confused. They go.
No, they're not free tell any person the way it be now.
Even when they dream, say
somebody
blah,
can from outside of the system to scatter the system, can't become the president. Then now when he come inside the system, he go come for the hand. I beg
we demonstrate peaceful. We say demonstration and right of the people. People they demonstrate now. They put children up to children. They put them for jail. Now I want to say desperate human being. We carry those state. We go those president. We go state level. Go in election. They carry state. Now you not go work. More than ever the chicken. More the chicken.
I beg. May we continue. If you like, sir, Jonathan never ready. So in that case,
you say I never ready. Did you call me on?
We don't call you before.
Now you be last now. Now you be last now.
No, Black Panther, I beg.
I'll be last. I'll be last for good.
Yeah, now last for good.
Yeah, last.
So don't relax. Go into your F4 room.
Yeah, I never eat them. Nah,
He say never eat.
This Black Panther said, now everything you dey hear, that your mind.
You there for last speaker? You say make I know hear. May I close my ear?
Black Panther, he hear everything.
Ogachi Meze too. Ogachi Meze, you dey there? How you take call a 4-0 now? Make you call him again. I want hear.
I dare you. I dare hear.
How you take call a 4-0 the last time?
A 4-0, which one?
Now you talk him now. You say who won't eat.
Oh no, VJ, can you comment? VJ amala, pẹ̀lú ewédú.
Okay, before I can use hungry today, warriors, we were never ready to chop. So, Oga Jonathan, if you're ready, may you talk to us. Or if you are not ready, Black Panther can take the floor. Are you ready, sir?
Let me.
Okay, you have 8 minutes, sir. Please make your submission. 8.
Okay, now. Thank you. I listened to the broadcast pretty much from the beginning. I was just in and out doing doing other things. At the same time, listening to the broadcast. I greet you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you. God bless you. And fellow panelists, I greet you all once again. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. God bless you abundantly. And all the callers, I greet everyone. Welcome. You see, let me just say this. Let me start from where you end your submission. The issue of changing the system, the electoral system, before any election in Nigeria is non-negotiable. It's not. It's just forget it. It's not negotiable. And the only group Nigerians can take it on. Nigerians can. You see, look at what has been happening. We can cite at least 3 or 4 examples on issues that Nigerians will come out and speak with one voice, and we always see the reaction from Mr. Tinubu. He is the one who is calling the shots. He's the one that is in charge. So this idea that is not aware, they can go and sell that crap to the Marine. They can say that to the Marine. Don't sell that to Nigerians that are well-minded Nigerians, that their brains are intact. You can't sell that to them. You are aware, of course, from day one, even before those kids were even arrested, any of the protesters were arrested, you are aware. So you are aware of everything. And we know how you react when Nigerians speaks with one voice. Since May 29, 2023, we can sit down here at least cite five examples that Nigeria spoke with one voice and Mr. Tinubu made a U-turn. This is one of them. Simply because Nigerians spoke with one voice. He had no choice. I was even calling for him that he should come out. He still falls short of that. Sending a surrogate, information minister, to come and do the dirty work for him. The window dressing. The control, the manage control, the damage control rather, to come and do the damage control for him, to come and do the window dressing for him, still does not cut it entirely. Still behoves on you as a leader. If you are a true man, a real man, not even going to, don't let us, I'm not in the business of pandering. You are a man, Mr. Tinubu. If you are a real man, it is you are supposed to come out, not to send a surrogate, not to send a sycophant to come and do the window dressing for you. You yourself, if you are a real man, should have come out and do this. So we can see that the trends are there. We can go back. We can see that when Nigeria, each and every time that Nigeria comes together and speak with one voice, from the north to the south, the east to the west, the central, everybody speaking with one voice. No dissent of any kind since this video came out, since Nigerians saw this rubbish. That's just the way to put it. There's no any other way to dress it. So nonsensical that we saw. Not only in Nigeria, the world over saw this. And Nigeria spoke with one voice. Mr. Tinubu made a U-turn. The same thing when it comes to the electoral system, this change that we're talking about. If Nigeria starts speaking with one voice today, I'm telling you, it is Mr. Tinubu himself that will come out. Whether he will do it directly, whether he will send a surrogate, whatever, he will call the National Assembly to do the needful. So that is one route of Nigerians speaking with one voice to get this done. The other route is the political parties are the other is all the political parties in Nigeria, all of them. If all of them can also speak with one voice, what are the chances of that? Very, very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Because if all the political parties, they are going to be the participants here. The central
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
All these parties you're talking about, they are all away.
Yeah,
Nigerians, I know. They always wait for the last minute.
I'm talking about the options.
I know the options are there. The options are there. They all know about it, but they always wait for the last minute.
This electoral change that we're talking about, this is not a lastminute.com thing. It's not going to happen like that. Even the 2022 Electoral Act started from 2020 before it was eventually, in fact, it was passed in 2021. It was staying on Buhari's table that he eventually signed it February 2022.
Mr. Jonathan, sorry, a little caveat. It was actually from 2018. He was supposed to sign it before his first tenure, but I'm
talking about when they took it back again to the National Assembly.
Yeah.
And they started the process again.
2020.
So you can see. So this is 2024 now. See, before we close and open our eyes, you and I, by the grace of God, will be in 2025. And they have not started. So the likelihood of that happening through legislation is each and every day is getting more and more remote. Very, very unlikely. So it is the political parties now. Those are the two options that we are left with. That's why I focus on those two options. The Nigerian people speaking with one voice, or the political parties themselves coming together, because they are the first beneficiary of this, of what we're talking about here. They will be the beneficiary here, each and every one of them. And the fact that they are refusing to do that says it all. They are part of the problem. They are wicked. In fact, they are crooks. They are crooks. I don't understand how you want to participate going forward in an election in Nigeria. So with the status quo. And I still don't understand how Mr. Peter Obi, I hope people are, the people are on the same, mind with me on this. I don't know what is on the mind of Mr. Peter Obi at this point in time, November 2024, going 2027. What is on his mind? Is he thinking right now that is going into 2027 the way things are, without any of these two routes that I mentioned happening? The Nigerian people rising up and speaking with one voice, political parties taking it upon themselves to come together and say we are not going into anything until changes are made. I don't understand. Maybe with time we will get more clarity to know what is in his mind, his state of mind, specifically on this. Because anything said on this will be much more of speculation. And it is very, very important to truly get his state of mind, to really know, even to hear. I like that simple question. Is a very simple yes or no question. Will you go into 2027 if the electoral system remains the same? That's the issue that I was talking about yesterday. That people are talking about, you are going against Mr. Peter Obi. Mr. Peter Obi, even himself, I've said it over and over again, that if you are with him and you are a yes man, he will fire you. Everything he said, you will just say yes. Everything they put on the table, all your own. You can't even, you have to be able to look into matters, into issues deeply. Look at, play the devil's advocate. Look at what are the potential pitfalls here if we move forward with this, and bring those pitfalls and bring them out to your principal. Let your principal see them, not just to be pandering. That is maybe Nigeria. See, Nigerians don't know what is going on. There is nothing wrong in telling Mr. Peter Obi that, see, you got to make your position clear on this. There's nothing wrong in telling him openly. I don't see anything wrong in that.
Mr. Jonathan, please round up.
In my language, and as many people knows also, they will say, you talk, you will buy. If you don't talk, you will buy. Why not talk? In 2023, how Mr. Peter will be pandered with the judiciary, thinking the same strategy that the likes of Aswe, the likes of Olumide, calling Tinubu a Democrat. When you know that he is not a Democrat, what are you thinking? When you knew that the man is not a Democrat, you think if you say that, he's not going to allow INEC to do their work freely and without any interference? Is that what you are thinking? So if you are thinking you are going into 2027 and thinking that Tinubu is going to do the needful, well, there's a big problem. Serious one. There's a serious problem there. So that's my position, and I don't think there's anything wrong. And if you want to see what is caused, if you don't know the meaning of psychophancy, if you have been looking for it, you don't understand all this why. That police prosecutor last week that was saying that those kids, most all of them are married. Look at the statement. He said all of them are married. They are graduates. If you don't know the definition of sycophancy, that is the textbook definition of sycophancy for you. Thank you.
Sir. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Jonathan, for the submission. I think it's the same thing in pointing out to these potential landmines. It's not as if we don't support Peter, but it's just for people, his supporters, people that are close to him, to keep hearing this, so that we start working towards that change. But I don't know the way it is now, 2027. Una furniture. Black Panther, we don't reach your turn. Gradually. If you are there, may you talk to us. Black Panther.
Yeah, my brother, what's up? How you doing?
We're good, man.
Hope you're good.
Yeah.
I want to thank you all for speaking my mind. I want to thank. We are getting there. We are getting there. The word is sinking in. And Mr. Jonathan, may God bless you. Thank you for that I call it super analyst. You are my super analyst. You see, you dug into where people are afraid to go into. You went in there, you scrutinized it, you scatter it and open it. Thank you very, very much, sir. I want to thank Nigeria Watch for giving us a good stuff today. May God bless you, strengthen you. We want you to keep on saying it as it is. We don't want you to be, trying to drag it. Just say it, boom. It is not possible. So it is good for somebody to be very blunt. People will think being blunt, you are being stubborn or you are being correct. No, we are living the days of reality. If you don't if you are not realistic, if you need to time on some analogy, you are just deceiving yourself. Because the cabal will come close to you and do what they want to do, and they will leave you, still be looking at them. So I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody out there. I want to thank our speakers. I want to thank Mommy Diaspora. Mommy, you're simply a diamond. May God bless you and strengthen you. Keep you strong for us, because we still have a lot to learn from you. I want to thank most of the commenters out there. And to the commenters, please, before I want to beg, before you go, before you come in to ask a question, please think about the question. Think about the question very well, because there are some questions, some of us sometimes we don't really go deep into before. I like the question that was asked, Mr. Our CEO, Mr. Elvis. It wasn't. I believe that question is. It's not a question. You're just trying to see, find quarrel. You want to find quarrel somewhere. Look, before you ask that question, you ask yourself, who do you want? Let us say Mr. Obi is out. Who do you now want? Speak on it. Bring your fact. Present it. You should not be scared. Bring it. Present it. Don't say, oh, Peter Obi that have done this and that. Look, if you know the person of Peter Obi, you've just seen what he spoke out. Like I said, yes, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Now God will bless you. If you don't want Peter Obi, nobody dey vex for you. May you tell us, give us the replacements. Tell us who you want. Make we know.
Simple.
Not say you don't want Peter Obi, you don't want. Who do you want?
Who you want? Bring them. Present it so that we can deliberate and let us go and dig out the fact and bring it out. Not we just deceiving ourselves. We are tired of. We are too big to deceive ourselves, because we are aligning now to the position that the system must be altered. And I want to thank Mr. Jonathan once again. I want to come like this. You see, most of you have heard from Mr. Peter Obi. Like yesterday, I said everything. We don't come to just to analyze everything that nation is having a deep problem with now, even with the female folks, with the male folks. Start from the home. It starts from the home. Like yesterday when we were talking about female, look, me, I've come to realize, so I'm even scared for the female. We need to address some things from the home, because a nation is made from the home. For a nation to be great, there must be the moral part. The home got to do at least 75%, so that when you come out, your foundation is prepared to take him, to fit him into the society. You see what he explained. You see how he grew up. His parents were not just like that. They were strong and tough on him. They tutor him the right way. And he's not departing. He's continuing. Even at his old age, his age now, he's still continuing with what the parent has taught him. Yesterday, I went to sleep. I was thinking about our female folks. Goose people came out of all my body. As I was thinking about goose people came out of me, and I almost shed tears, but I held myself. We need to be strong. We need to believe in ourselves. See Mr. Peter Obi, at the early age, he has built his home. He has built a bank. He has done this. He kept on doing it. He's still serving the people. From the old days, he's still giving. And he's talking to the church. The church is castigating him. Look, the problem we have with the church today in Nigeria, the Europeans, they had it too. The Israelis, they had it too, in a different dimension. Don't think that they don't have it. If you all can go and go to Ghana, you see there's a historical place there. They call it the road of the place of no return. Right in there, where slaves, African people were moved to European as slaves. There is a sanctuary. Yeah?
I must stop you
there.
Okay. I will stop you there. You see that place of no return. For those of us that we think that some of these Scandinavian countries, they were not part of the slave trade. It's a big lie. That place of no return was actually attributed to Denmark. Denmark, that place of no return, are there then they buy Africans. Denmark, Scandinavian country. So that is why in the heart of Copenhagen, precisely in Nobro Station, there's a roundabout there. They call it Ghana flag. They had to paint it because there are people, the people that are coming up today, when they read about those history, they held their leaders that why would I go do this kind of thing? And they were forced to create a memorial right in the heart of Copenhagen. It is painted with the black star of Ghana. And there's a
Thank
big
you.
library around there. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That is why we need to sit down and start reading. Even in that the place of no return, in that small city, small one that they used to sell sleep, right there was a cathedral there. They go and do their trade, they come into the cathedral and start praying. They had their own issue. Likewise, Israeli and some other countries had the same issue. But when we are trying to solve our issue, let nobody come here and tell us that, oh, tithing, if you don't want to pay tithing, go and be on. You are still swimming in the era, you are still swimming in that your mentality. That your head is swollen that you cannot learn. That is where look, see, religion is we need to change. We need to practice the real thing, and that is love. Religion, look, Christianity is about love. Islam is about love. Look at what Peter Obi displayed. I told you all that you need to listen to this tape. If you listen to this full tape, you know where this man is coming from. And I thank you, Mr. Jonathan, what you said today. You said, who told you all that we cannot rally around together and tell Mr. President that we will not do it. When we say you cannot change it, that's a lie. Even Pablo Escobar did a little mistake, and what happened to him? It was like a smoke. He went off like a smoke. There is nobody on earth, whether you're a Superman, you have a weak point. He has a weak point. If we gather, who say the people does not have power and a voice? If we gather, which was the voice of the people that came together, that drove Abacha out and the military regime out, we need to know our power and our strength. Let us preach this thing I said it to our constituency. Let us begin to hold the parties. Let us begin to hold our constituency and our senators. Let us hold them to ransom to take this thing out. This is what we want, and it must be. This is what we want. They don't need to. It does not require 10 years. What you need to expunge out of that and the electoral law is that the president cannot select or elect the person, and they must be independent. They must bring their budget, as the federal government is bringing their budget, independent to the House of the People, and the House of the People must be positioned to select who the person must be, and it must be independent. The electronic level we are using, we should upgrade it to a level whereby paper, no biro will be used. Transfer, go here, you release them, you talk. The one they give you is the same with INEC. Not that you go to INEC and start begging INEC to give you. The one INEC certified gave you is an evidence. And anything contrary to it, Supreme Court must tell them, go back and rectify it and come back. Not Supreme Court telling them that, oh, no. That's nothing. So this is what Peter Obi cannot win election now if we don't alter the electoral law. Not that Peter Obi cannot be president. He can.
So,
but in this position, yes.
Based on this, your last submission, what responsibility will you give to Peter Obi right now?
The responsibility, yes. You see, Nigeria Watch has been shouting that we need Peter Obi to come to Nigeria Watch media. But some people blocked and they moved into another media, and those ones that were castigating, talking blah, 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 they could not even fathom a solution, but they were talking on individualistic things. Go and watch when Peter Obi went there. They were just talking out of, they weren't focusing, preferring solution and tell this man the solution. that if you don't do this, this is what they were all talking blah blah blah. I watch it, but why are they blocking him? Yeah, it is because yeah, we are realistic, we shoot straight to the point, and we love the country. We are not biased. We argue with our people listening to us, and people come in to say, yes, I have found a place where I can find rest and discuss the issues. That is it.
Thank you.
Please, let us begin to preach this. We will get it when we harness ourselves together. Thank you, sir.
So what responsibility are you giving to Peter Obi right now? You didn't answer.
Peter Obi must come with us and start preaching that the electoral law must be changed. Simple.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think that responsibility have been made very clear from the beginning. The people we have in the house, both chambers, they have to use those people to kind of ginger the other people in the chamber that they are sharing the chamber together with to start talking about these electoral laws. They should start making that noise. There's not even a bill at all. You get with your Oga Jonathan, they talk just now and say, even if you start this thing yesterday, to even make sure say this thing will work before 2027, no, I don't see, I can't even phantom the possibility. So unless the people rise up and everybody go see, say, okay, these people need this thing, or if we not do something, wahala day. Just like NSAS, just like these protests, that will force them to take a quick decision.
That is it, my brother. That is it.
Yeah, well, maybe we just continue. We've come to the second segment of this broadcast, and as you know, the second segment is going to be for 4 minutes per speaker. And take your time to listen. And please, if you've not used the like button, the share button, and the dollar sign, it's an opportunity to do that. It's an opportunity to communicate with the broadcast, to put your mouth where your money is. Remember, it's Nigeria Watch Media. This is the YouTube section of Nigeria Watch Media. It's there on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, every of your social media handle, every of them, it's there. Look for anyone you like and join. And remember, if you've clicked the like button before, there's no point to do that again because you are actually liking what you've liked before. Click on the share button and it takes you straight to all your to your contacts and your social media handle. Then begin to distribute like jollof rice. Distribute like jollof rice. Even if you've done it before, keep doing. You don't know who you attract. Yesterday, somebody was attracted to the broadcast and we could see her submission. It was top notch. And if you are listening to us, madam, for wherever you are, I think, yeah, please. We want to say thank you so much for finding your time to be with us. And we are still expecting more of you. The submission yesterday, they were all well appreciated. People on this comment section, we see all of you, we greet you now. And that was saying I greet all of you now, but we go take time to greet you now properly. Now, know as we do now, may the broadcast continue. And we're going to go for 4 minutes. And the first person would be Alex O. Oga Alex O, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris, my
Thank you.
brother.
Thank you, Oga Alex O.
They,
Before you talk, may I just call people names so that everybody go get idea when you go take reach it on. And Alex, so if you talk finish, Omache is going. If you talk finish, the next person will be Abdul Malik. After Abdul Malik, the next person will be Chimeze, Oga Chimeze. After you, the next person will be Oga Prince Collins. After Prince Collins, Black Panther, it will be you. After that, Oga Jonathan go close door for us. Thank you very much. May I go through them again. Alex O, after you, Abdul Malik. After Abdul Malik, Oga Chimeze, Prince Collins, Black Panther, and Oga Jonathan go lock door. Una good evening. So, Oga Alex O, make you talk to us.
Oga Chris, you dey travel?
No. Okay, because I say we go close door. No. What I mean by that be saying after that we officially bring the broadcast. Okay, maybe I could have said that. After that, we officially call Mr. Nigeria Watch to bring the broadcast to an end. But if he's not there, it becomes all of us we start talking amongst ourselves. Because if we are doing that, the people listening to us, they shouldn't think that we are talking without control. They will understand that, okay, we have come to we have finally closed the broadcast. This is not just a discussion amongst the panelists so that nobody will think it is chaos. Because at that time, we all can be talking at the same time. We try to listen to ourselves. But it's very crucial that we bring the broadcast officially to a close. Prince Collins, I hope you understand. Alexo, please talk to us. Sorry for
Yeah,
the interlude. Thank you, my brother.
no, you do well. Chris, you don't go to another level because your moderation now, very top notch.
Now, Nigeria
Really,
was
really, really.
they bring the suggestion.
Mm.
Oh, make
No,
you the
say Mr.
He
Evans
go
is
push, he go
saying,
push am. We not like that kind of thing. No.
And Nigeria was the top. Now they teach
okay,
everybody what to do. You know,
Don't
the
but
worry,
best way to
he
in
dey
learn,
future,
try.
you are going to be a senior journalist in Nigeria.
the best way to learn is to learn from the expert himself. Just look, don't
You are
talk.
right.
Look,
You are
look
right.
and
You are
talk.
right.
Look and copy, and eventually you get there. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
those who listen, they learn better than those
Exactly.
who talk
So
always.
if you look at
Um,
that was the way it's presenting, you can always pick something from there and you improve on that. So, my brother, you're welcome to
all
the
right.
show. Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Gentlemen, I thank everybody. You see, after I give my submission, I have been listening to everyone. If you can see from all wetin we dey talk since, na the same direction all of us face, the same angle. There is none of us here that is not for a better Nigeria. The only issue we are still having is how to get it right. The momentum is on our side. When we keep listening to each other, we learn from each other. I think we can have a force to bring this dream to come to be in our own time. Yeah, many of us might be thinking it's not going to be possible or it's a difficult task because of the situation of things. But I still believe we can get it. We can still achieve it. You see, all this while, there was this talk after the 2023 election. There were a lot of blaming game. There were a lot of things. Uh, it could, people could have done it this way. Would have been the way it should have been done. There were a lot of things that happened. But it still boils down to one particular group of persons that put us in this situation, and that is the people who are supposed to be independent, that are supposed to be the referee, who are not partial. But it was so unfortunate, like Chris was saying, you have your best players and they already have 6 red cards. No matter how good that team is, they can never win. So the focus should be on this electoral reform. If that should be the message we are going to stand on, to be re-emphasizing it every day until it becomes a habit, that it is now done just automatically. We should have a particular segment to focus on now, because like we are just saying it, there is nothing Peter Obi can do if there is no change in the electoral reform, in the electoral law. Nothing. He will still get the votes, but he will not win, because those who are going to decide it will still decide it the way they want it. So if that's the thing we can do, that is my own opinion. If that's what we can focus on, to be deliberating on every day until the people have this, even if they are sleeping, they are dreaming, that we have to force these people to make our votes count so that the right person can be in charge of the affairs of our dear nation. Any other thing, Mr. Peter Obi cannot do it. The followers, everything we are going to be saying is not going to work out until there is this change. So, how can this change come about? Mr. Jonathan was talking about the people and the lawmakers and the parties. So which one are we going to pursue? Where do we think we have leverage? That is where the focus should be. Prince, my brother, I know where you are coming from, saying it can't happen without this change. Yes, you are very right. Like every one of us is right. But what is the way forward? Is there anything we can do to falsify this narrative that the people should stand by this? That come what may, there must be this change. If there's anything that's had to do with elections in Nigeria, that's the only way we can get the right people and then hold them responsible.
Thank you.
That is my take on this.
Thank you so much. Your take is well
All right.
noted, and it's very articulate, and that should be everybody's dream by now. What can we do? I think Oga Jonathan, was it Oga Jonathan asked that question and Black Panther answered? Yeah. The thing is to create that awakening. It's a reawakening. And His Excellency Peter Obi has to lead that. At
Yes,
least Labour Party get people for House of Assembly now. Make them they talk am. Make them sponsor the bill. Make it day news. Make we say and say the speaker reject am. You understand? Make the Labour Party people, make them come together. Even the PDP and APC, there are some good ones amongst them there for National Assembly. They're supposed to get friends, get caucus. They go talk to all those people. May they even sponsor bill. May they just start them at least first reading. May we see how the officials of the National Assembly go take react to that bill. May we see whether they go shoot them down or whatever they say, but let it be on the news. Let's start from there.
At least, exactly.
You know what they are banking on? What they are banking on is that to change the power of the president, from appointing INEC, an independent, supposedly independent body, to change that, to take that power away from the president, requires constitutional amendment, not electoral act. Now, there are two separate things: the Constitution and the Electoral Act. You see, that power that gave the president, that law that gave the president the power to appoint, that one is enshrined in the Constitution. So that's why to change that one, it has to go to all the 36 states who is controlling all these governors. So that one is almost it's almost impossible to achieve realistically. But they can water down the powers given to the president through the Electoral Act. It is the Electoral Act that they will use to water it down. Water down the powers given to that INEC chairman. Use the Electoral Act. We know, we are not naive. They are sitting down, listening, hearing. There are no stupid people here. We know that for you to change that power given to the president is a constitutional matter. The constitution has to be amended, and we know that it has to go through all
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah.
You see, Nigeria is in a peculiar situation. Talking about going through the whole house, nothing they go through the whole house for Nigeria now. Look at the.
I'm talking about the constitution.
Okay, constitution. Okay.
Not the electoral act. The electoral acts, they will see now start to finish inside that chamber. It is the National Assembly, that House and Senate.
We'll come to the discussion part. You see, may I quick talk this one? Abdul Malik, you did there. Abdul Malik is not immediately available. And the next person will be Prince Collins. Prince Collins, you done ready?
Yeah, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back.
Okay, since I just quick talk this. I heard Oga Jonathan, just complete what you want to talk as we wait for Prince Collins.
What I'm saying is that the fight for that electoral act, electoral law to be amended or even changed, it is inside that National Assembly. They will start it and they will fight it and they will finish it there. It is inside that chamber. The Constitution, you see, that when it comes, is a different speech completely. If they pass it at the chamber, the real process now begin. It will now go to each and every state assembly, and you need 2/3. In other words, you need 24 states to agree to it before it will now come back, and then they will now amend the constitution accordingly. That one is a big fight, because you see, it's a tough one. It's a really, really tough nut to, a very, very hard nut to crack.
And to
But
put
it is not that it's not impossible. It is achievable, yes. But that's not, so that we don't miss the fight. We don't fight amiss. This fight must be targeted toward the Electoral Act. And it is inside that Electoral Act where they will water down, make sure that, see, the INEC chairman, someone like Mahmoud Yakubu, cannot, it is no longer a matter of, option for him to put election result on IREF. It becomes a matter of law. You see, those are the areas that we must, so that we don't fight amiss. Our fight is on that Electoral Act. That Electoral Act. See.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much. Oga Collins, you don't ready? If you're never ready, maybe call Black Panther, and talk to us 4 minutes.
Okay, thank you, my brother.
Thank you so
much.
You
see, as Brother Jonathan said something about the Constitution. You see, Brother Jonathan, what you said is right. What we have now, one thing we have now is that the Constitution can be replaced, because we have already had one arrangement on ground, which every section of the country have agreed on. That one, if we are almost getting to halfway. The only thing that will be done now is the argument. They will try to argue it out among the states. It has passed through that National Assembly. Now states now take it to the state, so that the state will now argue it out. And if you look at it, the state itself in Nigeria, they don't argue anything now. When their people have already said it, the only thing they will do look there is basically the state is resource control and the religion. That is what they look at. Nothing else they look at. So that is what their mind is always on: religion or the state money, how to get the money for their pocket. Those are the things they will argue at. So there's nothing within 30 days. They don't go around the whole country. They don't have it finish. If they talk rubbish, these people go deal with them. So they know themselves. So that one is okay. But let us agree first. Let us be a consensus on it first, so that we know how to move and shake the status quo. That is what we mean. On the electoral law, it's not a difficult thing. It's just that we have to have the same mindset, and we have to have leadership that will push us, that will take us to that destination. And we have to now do what? The political parties have to be involved. Very, very, very big time involved. Because it is what we make them and unmake them. So they got to be very involved, so that it will have weight. It's not when it comes from Peter Obi alone, it will seem as if it's using, they'll turn it around to be, they'll make another political statement. For them not to have political statement, we have to come from the diaspora. Is very, 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 very important in this aspect. Very, very important, because we are coming in with investment. Those are the kind of things that convince me. We are coming in to cushion the effect of the administration and to all these World Bank shenanigans. We are coming in to cushion the effect. So we need to give the power to the people. We don't need the judiciary to be telling us who won election anymore. We don't need Mahmoud to change anything. It has to be automated. Go as you send down with your photograph. It's in the system. No, there should be a law that nobody has the right to alter it, to bring it out and start transferring into one nonsensical sheet again. No, They should make a law. What you print out from the system is what you announce, because the system will collate it. It's not for you to collate it. There's a system, it will collate it just like your calculator. It will collate it automatically itself and will bring out the entire result. And for you to just do what? Announce as an umpire, because you have played your role, providing security, make sure the papers are okay. That's all. That's the only thing you need to play. Your own is to see the paper and announce. If you don't agree, go to court. Court will tell us where we have been having the problem or where we have gone wrong. Then we'll now come back to rectify it. That is how it's supposed to be done. It's not to do this thing is very easy, but Nigerian politics. That's that boy that built that system. Like, can also impute, fortify the system by bringing another thing into it whereby it will calculate on its own. As you send it there, it will pick out the numbers and calculate it on its own, and you now print it out. Nothing like carrying barrel to the transfer. No. It shouldn't be done again. That is where you have the corporate. That's where you have the manipulations. If the result goes in there, there must be a sort of system added to the system whereby it will calculate it, a computation system that is added to it that will calculate it, and INEC will now print it out. So that INEC could be out of this issue. Oh, INEC is conniving with one person. No, it will be out of the issue. From that process, we continue like that. And if any election, any thuggery comes into an election, that place should be cancelled. It should be written white and black in the law. Anywhere you have thug, it should be cancelled. Thank you. Let me round up. Anywhere you have thug, it should be cancelled. Anywhere you have people trying to manipulate, it should be cancelled. We should be strict. Look, it should be strict, because this thing is where we center the future for us, for our grandchildren. So we should be strict with it, and we should take it to the latter. It's like when anybody go against it, it's like committing treason. That is how they should promulgate a law to guide this electoral system. That is all. And that is what I want to say. When we have time, we can discuss the AOB. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Black Panther. We'll come to Oga Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, if you are ready, please talk to us. 4 minutes. You don't ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan, we are sorry. 4 minutes to you, Prince Collins. Prince Collins, because say we not quick get you since I go interject you. I beg, let me use this opportunity to give a shout out to the group of people I call the people we know. These are our regular members here, but maybe for some time we've not seen some, although we saw some just as recent as yesterday. Progressive Nigeria, wherever you did, Oga Nigeria will send me I agree to now. Honorable Sam, the Grace King, good evening. Midwest people, Oga Dr. CM, Mama Hecho, hope you are doing well. We saw you yesterday, of course. Madam Rita, we also saw you yesterday. Irene the Finest, Tiobala, Madam Patricia Tagba Jumi, yeah, I got that. Tony Africa, Madam Moni Olugbenyon. These are the people we know. Wherever on our day, Ogasemi Atrowe salute give you now. We really appreciate all of you, and we hope to see you guys soon. Prince Collins, talk to us. 4 minutes. Thank you. Sorry for the interjection.
Yeah, don't worry. It's very important. You see, the stage where Nigeria is, so the stage Nigeria is right now. Nigeria. For me, I see the nation as a nation that is already collapsed. Like we don't pass the stage where we see decline in economic and increased poverty. We have already passed there, where there's often results in a decrease on employment opportunities and deepening poverty. We don't pass that place. We don't pass weak governance and corruption. We don't pass that level. Collapse system don't take place for that. We don't see where we talk about making it difficult for public funds to reach essential services like healthcare and education and other areas, human power development and infrastructural amenities development. We don't pass there. We don't pass poor infrastructure and public service. We don't pass there. You see where we did now? Humanitarian crisis and brain drain. We don't now that would they pass now. We just they cross that side now. It's just how these politicians they know they see. Then all of the very insensitive dollars and foreign currency where they park. You know, let them see where. You know, when you go set, you'll be like tsunami now. So you take for their head. This is where they talk today. Where we would do now? Insecurity and conflict. You see, that be where I would like to talk about. Insecurity and conflict. Collapse system, what did they give? You know, it lead to widespread violence and insecurity. It disrupt community and displacement of population. We're already there, you know, people are displaced already. You know, in countries such as Republic of Congo and Mali, that's what happened there, where you have system failure, and it has allowed armed group to control vast territories. That Nigeria have started that one. Armed groups are already controlling vast. If you go to the north, it's just that they are pretending. There are areas where northern terrorists are already taking charge of completely. Some members of Senate and House of Reps, they don't even go to their council. I don't know how they do the election because they don't even have access to their constituency. We don't pass there. Where would they go now? Now crisis will be say the thing will fall for their eye. Be like water will flow, tsunami, you know, burst out like the way down enter Bayelsa that day. Now so that country will catch all of them away if they not quick find solution, and it will affect everybody, both the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now this thing will affect. So Nigerians should be very, very careful, because if we are not looking at the way forward, especially like Peter Obi, for instance, what he need to be doing right now, he should be spearheading this issue of electoral reform, because we don't have any other means apart from this democratic process where they get involved, process where we don't know who will get involved in. If they don't start to work on this electoral reform right now, where Nigeria they go, they never have born. Now we just start, so it go reach where they not even remember the electoral reform again. So politicians are like that are not benefiting from this process, that love Nigeria. Then religious leaders like all these daddy geos and them, then imam and other people like technocrats, others, they should start thinking of facing this present government. Tinubu is a human being like us. Let us first start facing him, putting order in the electoral reform. In the next 7 years now, I don't know how Tinubu will be, because right now I know we should say he's aware of what is happening in the nation, because he's already not too strong. Let me use the word. Let me add respect to it. If I want to say the real word, he's a weak person already. Yeah, no, Tinubu are facing computer right now. So people, they use the country against time. Make it do what he want to, make it pack it low, so that he'll get memory in future. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? You're already a president. Your name will remain there. You'll be surprised if Tinubu decide to amend this electoral law and do some nice things. You'll be surprised. Second tenure will just be a landslide for him. So why we make it difficult for ourselves, and we keep depending on foreigners? When people begin to say, okay, yes, maybe the exercise is going to come from outside, or the change is going to come from outside, I begin to laugh, because change that is coming from outside, remember that those that are coming to help you, they also have their selfish interest. A country like Nigeria, how rich we are and the kind of population that we have, if there is chaos, we will never. It will take a lot of time. And once they start siphoning, look at what is happening in Libya today. Look at what is happening in other countries in West Africa that have natural resources. That's what's going to happen to Nigeria. So if we are waiting for foreigners to come and help us, we might not come out of it if they start, because their selfish interest is going to be their priority. Thank you very much at the moment. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Oga Prince Collins. Yeah, their selfish interest is going to be their priority, obviously. Thank you. The next person, the last person will be Oga Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, please, if you are the yes, open your mouth. Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
4 minutes, sir. 4 minutes.
Yeah. Let's quickly do this. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. You see, Mr. Let me thank you, Mr. Prince Collins. You said your statement, your submission is so profound. You said Nigeria is a collapse system. Yes, it is. It is collapse. What they are doing, of course, the country is collapsed. Essentially, what they are doing is they are pretending. They are pretending, and that is part of the deception. trying to let us know that what is already collapsed has actually not collapsed. Like what we're seeing is not what is happening. Like we're seeing it, but they are making us, they want to make us to believe that, see, you have issues, we have issues with our eyes. That what we're seeing is not what it is. That is deception. Yes, it's a collapsed system. I agree with you. And I want to say this. The man that is sitting there in Nigeria now, Mr. Tinubu, is a weak man. I also agree with you on that. He's a weak man. And I want to, match it with what I actually, just one item that I want to touch on in this, couple minutes that I have. Mr. Tinubu is a weak man. Nigeria needs a strong man. Unfortunately, he is not a strong man. A man that cannot sit down and talk to his people is a weak man. A man that cannot sit down and dialogue and have a discussion with his people, the people that you are leading, is a weak man. It's not a strong man. A man who is afraid of the type of questions they will confront him with is a weak man. Contrast that with even the interview Mr. Peter Obi is, doing, making himself available. That is a strong man. Just contrast that. Because when you go for such interview that is not scripted, that is not prearranged, questions scripted, you don't know the kind or the type of questions you will be confronted with. You don't know. But if you are righteous, if you are a clean man, you will be ready to face those questions and give responses, not lie. Even if you know that you have to answer some questions, you just want to be truthful. Even if you know by answering these questions, it will probably not be palatable to millions of your people, but you will say it anyways. Those are the features of a strong man. When you see a man who is afraid, a man who is now there for now a year and a half, thereabout, about 18 months now, almost thereabout, cannot sit down with his own people. It's not a strong man. He's not a strong man at all. And what Nigeria needs now is a strong man. I'm not talking of an oppressor. When I say strong, don't misconstrue it as being an oppressor or a suppressor or a dictator. No, I'm talking of a man who is capable to lead.
Healthy enough.
You say what?
It's a man that is healthy enough to face the realities of what we are facing today.
To face it head on. To face it head on. Ready not to put people that will just say yes, yes, yes to you in sensitive areas of the economy. That look, just Tinubu is a weak man. It is only a weak man that will have the present finance minister there. These are sensitive areas. You are a weak man because you are still sitting as the Minister of Petroleum. Same thing with your predecessor. You are all weak men. You are not strong. You are not at all.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
The way it is
round up.
Let me just round up with it. The way and manner with which you undo the subsidy matter, because all of you will say, after all political parties will have done the same thing. Not the way and manner. It is only a weak man that will have done it the way you did.
Absolutely.
It's only a weak man. What Nigeria has right now is a weak man. You need a strong man. First of all, you are not strong enough to sit and face your people. You can't. I dare you, Mr. Tinubu, the people that are advising you, you are a strong man. It doesn't mean, see, a strong man is not a man who is a macho man, like who can control, who can oppress, who can suppress. It's not like a man who can put minors to be facing treasonable felony. No, that's not what makes you a strong man. Criminalizing protest, which is the constitutional right of each and every Nigerian, does not make you a strong man. No.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
I'll leave it at there now. Thank you very much, and thanks to everyone. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you, Mr. Jonathan. I think I completely agree with that, because being strong, that was also the reason why I was taken aback when people kept saying that Buhari, and when he came before in 1983, Operation Independent, what do they call it? Go against indiscipline. If you talk, he go arrest you. If you do this one, that one not be strong leader.
Nigeria won't do all those things, not be.
That one not be strong leader. We not face we not face criticism. Any person will talk to you now jail. Like all those kind of bacha kind of strong men. That one not be a strong man. Peter Obi has a strong character. And he not even feel risk am. Say before he go any interview, go tell them, say, see question, we not go ask. So then go leak him. They will leak it out. So he's very, very careful in whatever he does. So I don't know.
Mr. Chris, sorry, do you know that everybody is looking for ways to hold him, to any little, as small as any little.
Yes, see, issue. The same person
for many years now.
Nine campaign say, in short, may I just round up before we enter this talk. Well, good evening, everybody. Once again, it's your boy, it's Chris, and I'm speaking from Dublin. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you still have the under 18s watching with you, and we've gradually come to the end of the broadcast, the official end of the broadcast for today. Thank you for hanging on, especially those of you that are still watching us from all over the world. You know, we have spectators from the Western world, the Africa, Asia, in short, all over the world. The reason I'm saying all this because you are even watching us from places that are not developed, challenges of electricity, internet connectivity, everything, but you still talk to this channel because you believe in what we do here. Thank you so much for staying. We are still going to continue, but before that, we're going to invite Mr. Nanjawaj. But before that, let me quickly give a shout out to everybody on the comment section. I see all of you now. Fortunately, today we might not be able to call all of you, but of course, we'll say hello, Uyi Desmond, Patience Idem, with their God's grace, Sendam. Sendam, we don't ask you this sign, is this senator or what? You never respond. Madam Ame Bright, thank you so much for being there for all of us. Who did there again? Yeah, I greet all of you now. Madam Peggy Modi, Madam Love Maduka, una good evening. Kingsley Ogeria he. Who did there again? Yeah, I say make I greet all of you now before we enter JAR 4, where we go begin the talk. Sky Media, we see you. Una well done. Make una just still use the comment section, they express una thoughts, how una feel about this matter with the ground. So you know mean say not only this matter, una fit still talk about any other thing wey enter una mind. But send me girl there. I see you, Michael Okata, Divine Cross. Una do well. Olakunle Alabi, una do well. Chizoba Chukwemeka, S.O. Clifford, it says Ezebo. Who did it again? Osemige Omede, Oga, JB Aitamegbe, Patrick Cosmas, Jim Taiwo Bamawo. You do well. Who can I see there again? Arinze Chukuma and Blessing. Yeah, Patience Idemudia, Oga Michael Okata. Who is there again? Okay. Kingsley Ogeriahi and CSL and Favor of God. Please, I beg anyone we will miss on our name. He's Rabo Benjamin. Una well done. Maxwell CA. All of una we greet una well. May the good Lord continue to bless all of you as you continue to be part of this broadcast. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll still be here at about the same time. But now we are still here. We'll just going to invite Mr. Nanjawo soon. And if he closes the broadcast, fine. But if he doesn't, then it becomes a talk and go. But before that, I want to thank everybody listening to us from all over the world. May the good Lord continue to be with all of you. And the people that have used the $ today, people that have contributed, put their mouth where their money is, or semige or mede. May the good Lord continue to bless you, and you live to reap all your endeavors, the fruit of all your endeavors. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you so much. And then, Mr. Anjawat, we thank you for all you do. May the good Lord continue to bless us for giving us this platform to have our discussion every day and for trying to inform Nigerians of what the situation of things are. Because information, they say, is power. It is information that our leaders or ruiners have been hiding away from the people. And each time they want to give information, they always give skewed information or completely wrong information or outright lies. Imagine today, some people, the handlers of Tinubu telling us that Tinubu wasn't aware. Which kind this thing be that? You carry people, they sue them for treasonable offense. Treason, you can only commit treason against your nation. And immediately that one happened. Not be office of Attorney General of the Federation. Not be from there then go arrange the arraignment.
And he's even saying that it's even an evidence of incompetency.
Yeah. If you say you charge people for treasonable offense, it's an offense against, not be offense against any state, not be offense against Kanu, Kaduna, Bayelsa, no. It's against the nation. And the office of it's not just waiting one police for one state go carry, go court. No. As long as it's treasonable offense, it's an offense against the nation. So maybe they don't tell us all those things when they talk. And you talk, so they just give information. We are just trying to make an analogy where everybody have to stick to a station like this, because here nobody is going to deceive you. Even if we get argument, we may not agree amongst ourselves, but that doesn't mean people are trying to skew information. It's just the way we understand it. It's as simple as that. And yesterday Black Panther and Chuks Everton, they had a little diatribe, and at the end of the day, Chuks Everton was like, "Wow, Black Panther, I can see the angle you are coming from." It happens every time with everybody. So that is it, my people. Sanjay, so once again, thank you for giving us this opportunity without any form of prejudices for all of us to, express our affairs, even without derogation. Just talk, and go. Say your mind. You don't have to pay. You don't have to do anything. You are welcome here. No religious, tribal, ethnic coloration. Thank you once again. Having said that, and let me settle down and say good evening to you, Mommy Diaspora. And thank you very much for everything that you do. Every day, you're always here doing this for us, doing this for Nigeria, doing this because you love your nation. May the good Lord continue to bless. At this junction, I would like to invite Mr. Nanjawatch to come and bring this broadcast to an official end. But if Nanjawatch is not immediately available, and una just feel they talk, all of us go they talk, they express ourselves. So if Nanjawatch is available, we'll just ring the bell.
I did.
Okay, Nanjawatch, since you did here, I beg. Nanjawatch, since you did here, I beg. Make everybody just talk 30 seconds. Make everybody just talk 30. Black Panther.
Okay, if you know say that you want me people talk 30 seconds, why you can't they mention my name, Oga?
Okay.
Now to tell you, Oga Nanjawatch, we need to bring them to a close officially. So I beg, when I say give us our mandate, don't come. Now you go end this broadcast now. Abdul Malik is not there. Prince Collins, your 30 seconds, sir.
Okay, don't reach my turn now.
Your 30 seconds, I beg.
One of my friends says, Sanyo Menusa on telling who ye. Can you help me interpret that?
Talk out again.
Sanyo Menusa on telling who ye.
He said, He said, "Give me drink, give my brother the way you lock up." Now one kind selfish.
Yeah, very greedy, very
Now
greedy.
one kind selfish. This thing be that you're only concerned about you and your brother. What's happen to the other people? It don't concern you. Oh yeah, talk to us.
Yeah,
30 seconds.
that's a typical Nigerian.
Yeah,
We always it's always about us. So I don't
yeah.
have much to say.
Your
Rather than
final
say,
thoughts.
yeah, rather than say a big celebration to Nigeria Watch himself as a person and Nigeria Watch family as a whole. I'm very proud to belong to this family as Nigeria Watch. I never regretted the day I joined. I never, one day, have to, say, oh, why did I, support or belong to this group? It has always been wonderful. We've always been in one heart, and we've always have that togetherness, especially our group back where you have different types of people. And Nigeria Watch, I want to really, really congratulate you for what you are doing, because you are actually a leader. It's not by age, it's not by what you have, or whether you are too full of finance. It's just who you are. And I pray that God should continue to bless you and continue to have people like you in our society, to bring about togetherness when it comes to one mind, because it's not easy. Right back in the group, when you see the world there and when you come in at times, it's as if, in fact, you are made to do what you are doing. Just continue, and we'll continue to pray for you. And Mama in diaspora that is supporting you, Mommy, God bless you. All our panelists, I cherish all of you. When I'm not here and whenever I come in, every day I try to come, even if it's 10 minutes and you guys are here, I just say, oh, you see, that spirit of continuity is what we need. If we don't have the evidence now, the evidence will come in future. We should not relent. It might not be that because we start the race that we must end it. We must start a good race and allow God to justify us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for that direction. And I wish everybody can just follow the same direction. It's very good you raised that. Let's appreciate the station with our words of mouth. Black Panther, your 30 seconds. The Black Panther is next.
Well, I want to appreciate every one of us, and the message is getting in. It's going to be a gradual process. It's going to look like as if it's a mirage, but it's not a mirage. It is our voices and our passion that made the presidency to turn it around. Assuming we were silent, what will be the result? There will be no result, but because we were vocal and we all acted in our full capacity in every way, sending letters and pictures to various medias, various organizations, they saw it, and I believe phone calls were going to the presidency. But he has to tell lies. But the lies he told is to our own advantage. Our children are all released. Thank God the pressure was on. That same pressure we've applied on this case. The same pressure with the same passion, we should also apply it on the electoral law. We should all know there's nothing under the earth, beneath the earth, that is impossible for man not to change. We can do it. We can make a change in our generation so that we have something to hand over to our children, yet unborn and the one alive today. We need to fight this fight of faith, a fight where we move and take a step, a fight that our children will come and say, my father, my great-grandfather fought this fight and they won. We cannot let them down. They are our heroes that the world will write for them to see. So please, everyone, let us continue to spread the message of putting down this system of electoral law. Let us pull it down and make a new one. We can do it. Yes, we can. Thank you very much. And I want to say, finally, God bless the Nigeria Watch media. Please, in any way, let us push this media and let us find a way to talk to the needful so that they will come here. We'll talk to them and tell them to their face, because we are blunt here. We tell the truth, and the road to truth shall make Nigeria free. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now that aspect, now that one be the most important thing. We'll talk politics, so but this 30 seconds now make we appreciate the media, the broadcast station. Oga Jonathan, if you did there, 30 seconds, Mr. Jonathan. Okay, while waiting for Mr. Jonathan, maybe we can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Mr. Jonathan is not immediately available. Give us our mandate. Since you don't come, make you talk to us. 5 minutes, sir. Organa and Watch is waiting. Give us our mandate. It's
Can
good
you
to
hear
have
me?
show. Yeah. We don't
Well,
call on our name, greet on our before. People we will never see for some time. So now that you don't come, talk to us 5 minutes, sir. And don't forget your final 1 minute. You have to utilize this station. Thank you.
well, thank you very much for the number of hours you kept me on the backstage, even making me put comment on the YouTube comment section.
Oh, sorry, we
You're
didn't.
going to be charged for that.
If
That
I see
shows
that,
you.
I could have announced your name since. No, we are in the backstage. Did you private chat? Let me
I
see.
don't do backstage since 30 years ago. Like
Oh,
somebody will say.
private chat. He was there.
Yeah, since 30 years, since 30 years ago.
Oh, he was
But
there.
greetings to you, greetings to Mr. Elvis.
He was there.
Greetings to the panelists. Omi Diaspora, I greet you. Thank you very much for what you
Give
do.
us our mandate, please. As because of next time, you can say I was very active on the public chat. You for come there. That's another way of doing it. Because you say I was active there, so you for come there, just in case of next time. So
No
sorry.
worries.
Yeah,
No,
talk
thank you.
to
I
us.
mean, it just double my time to 10 minutes. So 10 minutes plus another 1 minute, that's 11 minutes. Well, greetings. Thank you very much. Greetings to Mr. Elvis, Abumi Diaspora. Greetings, Mr. Elvis. Hopefully, you're hearing from my people in the Yankee or in the Obodo Yibo, the boy, the mom, and everybody at home. Hopefully, everybody is doing well, and you yourself, you are enjoying Nigeria. God bless you and keep you, preserve and protect you for all that you do. God continues to bless the work of your hand. You will not suffer any sickness. You will not die young. You will live to enjoy the fruit of your labor. All this we pray in Jesus' name. Thank you.
Amen. A thunderous amen.
Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. May you live long to see your great grandchildren and your grandchildren as much as the Lord give you life.
Amen.
Give you the will to enjoy every good things of life in Jesus' name. Thank you very much, everyone. I do appreciate it. Well, what brought me here is basically just asking Mr. Elvis. Mr. Elvis, are you going to be on air tomorrow to see as America decide to go to the poll? I mean, early voting is ended. Tomorrow is the election day, and hopefully this platform can also
we are only going to talk about it in the evening, but I won't cover anything. I will not be on there.
Okay, good enough. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, on the issue of the country called Nigeria, if there's still any, we'll talk about the president in quotes. He's not a strong man. The guy is a strong man. It takes a strong man to rule the state and put the state in his pocket. For how long he cares to live, that state remains in his pocket. It takes a strong man to rule a state, make his wife a senator, and now the son is probably allegedly going to be the governor of that state in the next year. It takes a criminal strong man to do everything possible, looking for a Senate president, and the person he can connive with is a thief like him that stole the money in NDC. So when you're saying the criminal drug baron is not a strong man, it takes a strong man to force certificates and still go and be shining it in the face of his countrymen that, oh, even though the university said, oh, this certificate is not from us, he can still brandish that certificate and then still walk around with it. Only these men understand what it means to be a strong leader. You know, being strong in Nigerian context is a different thing. And I thank Prince Collins and Mr. Jonathan for bringing that out. But they will tell you they are strong. But we need to probably make it clearer to Nigerians. And Mr. Chris, thank you for bringing up the issue of character. When you say a man is strong, it talks about character, talks about empathy, compassion, and love for the people. And that's why this channel continues to stand out. Now, just some days ago, we were here, somebody, Black Panther, went on ChatGPT, put Nigeria Watch Media there, and different thing came out. Do you know that today, if you put Tinubu's name in ChatGPT, you will be surprised of what you will see. You put Akpabio's name there, you'll be surprised what you will see. So all well said and done, the country is heading in the wrong direction, and these men still put their agbada on. They will tell their wife and their children, oh, we are going to the assembly, or the criminal drug baron in Co will tell them, oh, I'm going to Aso Rock, thinking that they still have the nation they are governing over, not knowing that everything has degenerated, is only waiting to collapse on them. I don't know what they are trying to gain or what they are trying to do, or maybe create a narrative out there, maybe showing the face of those children from the north. But whatever they want to do or whatever they want to achieve, that's their own ball game. But this is what a country gets to, that even juveniles or teenagers or children are now being held, are being held by law enforcement agents that they are carrying out treasonable offense. When you have senators, governors, speakers, ministers carrying out the highest level of treason offense by buying his own people, stealing their commonwealth, not caring for them, and you say something like that, and nothing. Brain drain is happening. They don't even care about it because they still feel that they have a nation or a country that they govern over. And that's where sometimes it just, but does these people, do they think? Do they truly have a head in their head to think? Because the country is literally, it's not far from I don't know what to liken it to be. And this men, because they still have some starch on their agbada, they can still carry their cap on their head. They feel that they have a country they are governing over when the country is falling. The country is literally falling. Nothing is working. These guys don't care. Okay, what lesson have they learned? How can a man that is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of a country tells you that he doesn't know that those children are in custody? When you yourself, you made a video, whether they join the video together, I don't care, but you made a video and said that people that were protesting, how do you know that they were protesting if you don't know about those children? I'll say it again. I may sound like a broken record to you, but please hear it again. They have to criminalize Nigeria to be able to rule Nigeria. Nigeria is a criminal country. It's a criminal state. And so criminals are in power. Criminals are the one ruling. They don't care. Have you heard of a sane country where you see a criminal drug baron rule them and change things for his own people? It can never happen. It will never happen. It will never. It will never. Countries are on the edge of discovering medicine, technologies, research and develop, everything happening, but these guys don't care about their own. All they care about is how to loot and how to run away with money. We'll keep coming here saying what we know how to say best and give our own way of solution. But hopefully these guys, they will open their ears and be able to do the right thing for the country. Because Nigeria is just, if you are in Nigeria and you are not alarmed, or you are not paying with what is happening today in Nigeria, that person must be an evil person. So people, we need to arise and see what we can do for this country. We calling that this man should sign the electoral law. This one will sign electoral law. Maybe he will prove me wrong. But let's see how this whole thing plays out. The issue of Rivers State, where a court can say that they should not pay a state. How is that case today? Are they what is the outcome of the case? So that means for the number of years you remain here as president, they will not pay Rivers State, they will not get any allocation. How will they function at the states? These are the things that these people are doing to our own people. Putting people into man, this is so sad. How has that case? Have they gone to what is the outcome of the whole thing now in Rivers State? Just because of one man, we now see men stronger than institution, when the opposite should be the case. Because what can you say about Wike and the likes of them? These guys don't care, and the country gets better. But I mean, I thank Mr. Peter Obi, because he continued to speak, he continued to talk. And so when we talk about strong men, and that's why also it has a thin line. When we talk about Sowore, sometimes people think that you want to castigate. No, that's not. No, having a strong will, having a strong will, having that will to remain standing, holding forth. Because Peter Obi would have gone to sit down and say, you know what, I have tried my best, but he continued to speak, because this is not the course or the direction the country should be going.
All right.
But thank you very much. I do appreciate it, Mr. Elvis and Mr. Chris. Thank you very much.
Give us our mandate. Thank you very much. You actually used that 11 minutes that you craved for. Yeah, so at this junction, Mr. Anjawat, we'd like to invite you. We are very, very sorry. Next time, we're not going to call you when we're never ready.
But you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, Najawat.
And more random now, right?
Yes, very random.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Anjawat, let me quickly invite you. I think all the formalities have been done. Once again, we want to thank you. Give us our mandate. You know, appreciate our broadcast channel. So do that in 10 seconds, and Mr. Anjawat will take over.
Well, I don't make that one in my comments. Please, please, people, all over the world, please. Like I said some days ago, Mr. Elvis has made it clear to us that he's in Nigeria, and it's not cheap buying fuel in Nigeria. Please, let's appreciate him. Let's do our best to appreciate this channel and continue to support, because if there's any place you don't want to be at this time, let me not say it's Nigeria, but now Mr. Elvis is there, he's doing his best. So please, let's support. Let's see, it's not hard to just click on that like button. It's just a click. You have done it. Just one click, that's it. Let's support, let's like, let's share, let's contribute in kind and in cash to support this channel. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Anjawat, please take over, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all, my people. We've come to the end of the broadcast. It's been another wonderful day, wonderful submission. There's a trendy story that is going on across Africa, Nigeria, and all that right now. So because of Nigeria politics, sometimes we don't have the time to talk about these things. But let's see if later on, if we don't have a tight discussion, then we can switch that in. But nevertheless, I appreciate every one of you, my people, and God bless you.
Sorry, now that Equatorial Guinea man.
Yes, that guy. Okay, God. Because we never see this kind of thing before, but we need to talk out tomorrow. We'll talk out tomorrow. Because for some we just start now. Tomorrow morning we'll go finish this. Now tomorrow 10 a.m. we'll go finish this broadcast.
If we don't just start out, I never get that one. Bless, I'll go back to group now.
Okay, never hear.
I never hear, honestly.
Which one ever hear? Waiting me that one again.
That one I even waiting if you talk for Mr. Naija Watch.
Now that one, no, we can't. We feel talk, but I don't feel showcase the videos.
But person must mention some kind things we person not supposed to mention.
Anyway, Naija Watch, she say they leave out. Let us not.
Mr. Elvis, I beg, no start this one today.
Maybe we leave until tomorrow, sir.
No, you get the one we'll talk out tomorrow. You know, you get the one we'll talk out.
Even tomorrow, say no go fit. Now we can talk with that story, Mr. Elvis.
And not true.
Now we can talk.
That guy, that guy finished work. He got. Ever seen this guy thing before for my entire life? Anyway, different thing that they see for this world, though. Kai, God. Now wow. Anyway, thank you very much, my people. Now God will bless you. Now we'll find a better time to talk about this. If not before weekend, then certainly weekend we'll talk about it. Thank you so much, everyone that came into the panel today. Thank you, Oga Prince Collins, Mr. Jonathan, Black Panther. Give us a Monday. Thanks for coming in to put your voice. Thanks for your kind words as well. Thank you, Oga Chris, for all you do. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Oga Shimizie, and many others that came in that already left. And God will bless you. Now, Mashallah was with us as well. Thank you. Today, I got a super chat from Osevenge Omede. Thank you very much. You are the only one. I appreciate you, sir. Your pocket never, ever, ever run dry. Thank you so much. I would like to quickly appreciate those of you. Did anybody actually call into that? I think it's only Madam Love God is my strength that called in. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Maybe. If not, I appreciate you all. Madam Love God is my strength. Thank you very much, man, for your time with us earlier on the phone. And those of you on the comment section, Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Mother Rita. You flooding the comment section. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for all you do. Thank you, Abu Hazi. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Peggy Modi. Thank you very much, Madam Ame Bright. Madam Ame Bright is still with us this time. Mama, you never go sleep. All right. Thank you very much, ma. I appreciate you always. Wabo Felix. Thank you, my people. I appreciate you all. I have Uyi Desmond. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Love Maduka. Thank you all. Yes, we've come to the end of the broadcast. Let's continue from where we stopped again later on. It's already here in Nigeria is 1:09 a.m. So we'll continue from where we stop. Tomorrow, by God's grace, as you know, say Nigeria, our country, it too good. Make we not talk the last one. That they talk about, but we'll continue to wish our country better. Like I've always said, I'll continue to say it. I'm in Nigeria, even though we know the hardship is very on a high side, but nothing like home. One thing you must also understand: when you are far away, you'll be scared of the country. When you are very, very far away, But when you are inside, you know how to maneuver yourself around it. In fact, when you are inside, that's when you even work harder to see the country become a better place. But when you're outside, not that you don't work, but you always have that perception like, okay, at least I know they're there and all that. Yes, not so they be, but still, let's do everything that we can. You don't necessarily, some of you listening to us now, you don't have to be here if you don't want to be with us here, but just do your part. Like I've said before, do your part from any platform. Put your voices to people that is talking about the betterment of our country, or you use your own platform to do videos. Leave it out there. Bloggers will pick it up. Yes, now here we join the call, my people. I appreciate you all. Patience them with you. Thank you very much. I can see you right there. Thank you, my people. I beg, before now come out, the few people that is left right now, make sure not forget to just help us press that like. It's very, very important. Press the like button and let's take it from there. Good night and bye for now. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé o. Bọ́lọ̀ mi rò, bẹ́jà mi jà o, má jẹ́ gbàgbà tí àdúrà o. Bọ́lọ̀ mi rò.
batia dura. Eso me, oh, Oriona, ya me Jesús.